Again, I'm telling you guys, this video is about this man, this imam in Gambia, who is promoting underage marriage and FGM for girls. And I condemn that. Underage marriage and FGM shouldn't be happening. No one should be promoting that. It's called child abuse. Okay? Underage marriage and FGM is called child abuse, and it has to stop in Africa or any other country that is doing that. This man have the gut as an imam who's supposed to protect people to promote FGM and underage marriage. So much that he's against himself. This man said that there's a story of a girl who was even older, like 18 or so, or like a little older, and she couldn't walk and be comfortable wearing jeans because her clitoris was too long that touching the jeans because she's not FGM. And as a Muslim, you shouldn't even wear jeans, right? But he said that when you're wearing jeans and the jean is touching your private part as a woman, and your thing is going to be so long that it's sticking and touching the jean is not comfortable, and that person had to have the surgery so she can wear her jeans comfortably. Okay? When he should be condemning the hell for people to not wear jeans to begin with. Keep tapping and sharing, guys, okay? Especially if you don't want karma of children to haunt you, that you're promoting them to suffer. So, guys, this man also said that women who are not FGM, when they give him birth, they cry because their private part never experience pain. So they have to be FGM. So when they give him birth, they don't cry because they already have pain before. He also said that people who are not FGM, their private part is going to be itching and just licking some dirty, disgusting water and licking and just smelling bad, and that they are very dirty and not clean, and that thing had to be cut so it's nice and clean and comfortable. Okay? And guys, these people talking as if they love women and women have to be nice and comfortable. Even if all the women in the world used to, you know, have a long clitoris that is like 10 meters long, okay? And touching everywhere they go. When did these people love women so much that they had to cut it then for the women to be comfortable? Because when they marry you, they're cheating and lying and neglecting your entire generation and jumping to the next young girl to marry. They every single time marrying young people. From one young person to another, either married or dating. All the time. Keep tapping and sharing the video. Or any tears from Africa, especially young people in Africa, will haunt you. Whoever the hell you are watching. And you not tap and share just because I'm saving the young people, which you should be doing. Stuff that your father, your mother, you yourself been through and you shouldn't go through, that I'm fighting, which you should be doing, and you're not going to tap and share. You're going to watch the video so the haters can report the video so the video will stop. Anyone that is reporting this video, I pray that the karma of the children, why I'm talking, should haunt you. This man is an influencer and he's an imam and he's promoting this for years. He talked very passionate, much worse than I'm doing now, for FGM and underage marriage to continue. And you don't report him when he's doing that. You wicked piece of shit. Keep tapping and sharing the video. All of you wicked piece of shit that is going to try. You are lucky that I cannot say certain things because TikTok will not allow me. Hey, this war. You know us the adults, us the women, especially women of Africa, who will never stand up for the truth to protect us. We are so weak. We are our own enemy. African women can buy the whole skin bleaching in the world, the longest effing wig in the world, the most expensive handbag and pair of shoes in the world. When their bank account is empty, go into a program that they shouldn't even go. They don't want. They hate the person that is the owner of the program. Hate the people that is going there, but they will go there just so they can take pictures and show off and even give money that they don't have. So people will be like, oh, this is Amy, this is this person. They have energy for all of that. They have energy to scream and beat their children all day, but they can never have energy to speak for them to have peace. So the effing pain that they're going through, that why they are not well, to end for other children. Keep tapping and sharing. When I was talking about this yesterday, you know, on my wall of page, one of the women kept coming to the video and she was like, oh, you know, we're Muslim, yeah. We just have to follow whatever Allah said, yeah. Let's just follow, yeah. Yeah, West, we are following whatever Allah said. You don't wish for that, by the way. Do you know there's a surah that people that are not Muslims, they're supposed to be unalive? You're going around unaliving people because they're not Muslim? People like you, you're the reason why people say every Muslim is a terrorist. Exactly. Also, why I said you wish. is that you wish we follow, because then you will not have a husband who is cheating and lying and neglecting your entire generation, marrying the next person that is younger than you all the time, having girlfriends that is younger than you all the time, young or not, just girlfriends, and cheating and doing lying, treating you horribly. You wish these men, they follow what Allah said. You wish. Keep tapping and sharing. You wish. How much you wish for that? You weak ass bitch. I cannot say certain things. TikTok will not allow me. This is very painful that TikTok will not allow me, you know? So guys, keep tapping and sharing the video. So guys, if you don't know what this video is about, this video is about this man who is an imam in Gambia, who is the #1 promoter for FGM and underage arranged marriage, or just underage marriage in general, to continue. He said that the age for marriage now in Gambia is 18 years old, the government have, and that's wrong. That's too old. 18 years old to get married, that's too old. Like, who cares? That's too old. They want young people to get married. I told you guys, I was underage arranged marriage before I was 10 years old. You saw my mom confirmed in that video on my YouTube channel. You guys go in there, taking my mom picture, hanging it and insulting her for me fighting for that to stop. How is that gonna make me stop? You just shows how much you hate women. This man is here with his face right now, brand new interview 2 days ago, telling you that, imam for that matter, telling you that underage marriage should come back to normal. No one should be arrested for that. FGM for girls should be normalized. No one should be arrested for that. You saw him and you're not putting his picture and tell nothing to him. But me, you're going to look for my mom picture and put and insult her, because I'm telling this man that what he's promoting is child abuse. And you and him, you all can think this is a child abuse, okay? You said I shouldn't say this. Who the hell are you guys to think that you're going to continue abusing children and people are going to continue watching? Honestly, anyone that is continuing to watch you is not well, and the karma is going to haunt you and those people that are watching you to do what you're doing. Because we have internet now and we know human right. That's why we're sitting here abroad. That's why I'm in Scotland here, yapping, and I'm not strangled to death, because slavery is finished. Keep tapping and sharing. I'm here with my internet, comfortable with my eating cup of tea, talking to you, because slavery is finished. And you want slavery to continue in Africa. You essaying children, doing them whatever you want, and people should just be like, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, you know, it's sunnah, it's Allah who says so. Since when you guys care about Allah, you yourself that is making children to go through hell because of Allah, why you hate Allah yourself? Keep tapping and sharing. Why you yourself, you hate Allah, you never do what Allah told you. Every single time you guys are cheating and lying, making your wives cry, neglecting your wife and children. Where is Allah when it comes to those things? Keep tapping and sharing. Any woman that, promoting you guys, she's not well at all. You are her own enemy. How many of these women of, Africa, especially African Muslims, how many of us that have a husband that is cheating and lying and just doing whatever they want, marrying anybody else they want, neglecting our entire generation, and this man supposed to be housing, clothing, feeding us? Guys, how expensive it is to house, clothe, and feed a woman with her children. House, clothes, feet. Even if the woman is working, that's none of your business. You should be doing it. Exactly. Now, how many of them are doing this correctly? If there are 10, maybe 2 will do it correctly. Like the woman, the food is correct. Whatever she wants, she will eat, And the children, whatever clothes they want. They're not missing anything, just... And then these 2, watch. At least one of them, at least, if not 2, will tell the woman that I will do whatever the F I want, marry whoever the F I want. Because you are lucky that I'm doing this. Your mates are not having this. Yeah, you're lucky you have a good husband. Yeah. Especially Gambia and Senegal men. They say this in the video, in a live video, and just say this all the time. Even the women say, they're like, when I have a husband that is providing whatever I want, what am I going to complain for anymore? I shall just be thanking God, yeah. I shall just be happy, yeah. I can't be bothered who he married and who he did. That's on him, men, they're men. The women, they talk like this themselves in a live video. Lot of our sick women in our society. Keep tapping and sharing. It's only the 2% of the society that is awake. This 2% could be a man or a woman, doesn't matter. The 2%. How the hell is that enough? 2%. That's why we can never have nothing. And we're going to keep running like a coward, giving other people trouble in their land when they don't want us. When we can just tell the truth to stay in Africa. Africa is nice. It's just we're sick. Keep tapping and sharing. So now, they're going to say that me, I'm rude for talking like this. Them that is always gossiping, lying, cheating, earning money where they shouldn't earn money, watching children and women suffer, them they're good and they have manners. because they're not talking like this. Do you think that's manners or wicked and hypocrisy and narcissistic and gaslighting and psychotic or whatever the word is, you know? Just pretending outside you're like, hey, and underneath you're so evil and promoting evilness. I hate that type of manner. I don't want that type of manner. I have more manners than you, by the way. I just don't have fake manners. Do you understand? I don't have fake manners, and I don't choke my manners to go on someone who don't want it, who want me suffer, want me traumatized, just to satisfy their selfish desire. And I'm gonna give them my manners like, hello, assalamu alaikum. I rather give my manners to the chicken and the dogs. Keep tapping and sharing. So now, guys, even the doctors have misled in the surgery. Okay, even the doctor have mistake in the surgery. What doctor? Okay, yeah, some of them, they do it very wrong, the FGM, but it shouldn't be done. I don't care how it's done, right or wrong. And this man, guys, keep tapping and sharing the video. Like I always said, anyone that is not tapping and sharing, so you can just leave me with the haters, so the haters can report my video and lie. I am praying, like this man said, that he's praying for everyone that is fighting for this to end, for Allah to punish that person and for that person to have a bad life. Something bad to happen to them. He said that. Me too, I'm praying for anyone that is fighting for this to continue, for the karma. You know me, I'm not just praying for Allah to punish you for no reason. Me, I'm saying the karma, the tears of the children to come to you. The tears, the real tears. When you're sleeping, they're crying for years. Their tears will come to you. Me, I'm using that tear to block your evil wish for me and for that tear to attack you. Keep tapping and sharing. Now, these people can spend millions of miles walking or talking, or just spend years. Like this man, all his videos all over YouTube, all over everywhere. He's known for promoting FGM and underage marriage. He's the #1 hater of women in Gambia, this imam. Okay? Because if you say that the woman should go and get married young and she should be FGM, you're her enemy. That means she cannot have school education. She cannot even read her name. She cannot be a normal, decent human being. What about if the husband, you know, God forbid, gone? Exactly. What she's gonna do? Because a lot of them, they hate women that their husband passed away or the woman is divorced. They hate those women too. Okay? Ask the community, they know these people. They call it bad luck. Or she's rude, she's not listening, that's why she divorced. Because they know that they're all the same. Most of them are the same. So whatever nightmare the husband did that make you divorce, they're also doing worse to their wife. So why the hell are you divorcing? Where are you running? We're all the same. Keep typing and sharing. Yes, thank you for some of you that is sharing the video, but you still have to keep typing and sharing and support the video, because I swear to Allah, guys, this man have group of soldiers that are behind him. Some he taught them Quran in the past. He's teaching Quran to people. Some just have a mindset like him, Quran teaching or not. They like women to continue here and shut up and take the pain. That's nice, yeah. It's wicked, but it's nice for wicked people to enjoy. To just have a group of women who play like a dumb-ass 5-year-olds. You sleep with the young ones, do whatever you want, essay them, FGM them. When you marry them, you're cheating and lying and marrying anybody else you want. And they're just sitting there cooking and cleaning and crying and waiting for heaven so they can be happy. Yes, I'm doing this for Allah. Yes, what you know, cook super kanja today. Cook benachin tomorrow. It's too much salt. Why you still not finished cooking? And they're like, sorry, my husband. That's nice for evil people, yeah. It's like an effing movie that with a effing, you know, wicked bad guy in the movie, just doing whatever. So keep tapping and sharing. Yes. So they like that because, you know, them, they can get away with it. Them, they can have sex with whoever they want, marry whoever they want, do whatever, especially with the younger people. And you just sitting there like a dumb-ass 5-year-old and cooking and cleaning and be like, yeah, yeah. And they keep manipulating you like you're 5. Even 5-year-olds, when they're clever, when you're manipulating them, they know this is not right. They're like, you know. But you just behaving like, I don't even know how you behaving like. Do you understand? And then the worst part is the fact that we have children, and the children are going to school, and they know A, B, and C. They know this is insane, but you're still trying to force your children to accept it. And your children going to be like, or you just take your children out of it, and then you want other people to do it to their children. For example, you have people abroad here who say that I shouldn't be talking to condemn FGM, because if I'm not doing that, I should just not do it. But anyone else is allowed to do it. But they will not do it to their children, even though it's been done to them. They know it's horrible, so they will not do it to their children. But people have right to choose what they want. So people have right to unalive people then. Because some people are so evil and they enjoy unaliving people. Why are they going to prison then? Why? Why are they going to prison? And the government have right to have the money and not give it to you to spend it on women, spend it on Dubai weekend, spend it on girlfriends, spend it on car and nice buildings, and you're effing suffering. You can't even have a paracetamol when you go to hospital. They have right for that. So why are you stopping them? Keep tapping and sharing the video. Especially Africa governments. Why are you complaining the governments are corrupt? Why are you complaining for anything that you don't like in this life in general? Because people have right to do that to you. Okay? Do you know the people that unalive people? That's none of your business and they shouldn't go to prison because they like doing that. Because they like doing injustice. They like troubling people, especially people that they have power over. They like to give people pain and suffering. And it's none of your business. Keep tapping and sharing. Don't just watch the video because my enemies, they report this video. Anyone that is reporting this video, and you should be doing this work yourself to save the young people in Africa, to stop the childhood trauma and pain they're going through, to stop how people are treating them, which is why we can never be developed. Until we stop creating trauma nation, we can never have a proper successful nation. A trauma nation doesn't become successful nation. These two don't work, they're enemies. A trauma nation, until we stop creating that in Africa, we can never have a successful nation. But the problem is we keep running from the trauma nation to go to the successful nations with our trauma to trouble people, and people don't even want us there because we're going to bring our trauma behavior there. That's the truth. And also, it's nothing like home. Someone like me, I'm very African. I like Africa. You know, that's the truth. Let's tell the truth and fix this nightmare for once and for all, so we can be able to go back for good, and other people have to go only for choice, to go traveling for choice, like people here do. Not like you're traveling because you're running from the nightmare that you're going to keep on creating. That's hypocritical, and that's madness. Then stay there. Keep tapping and sharing. Stay there. This man himself, a lot of his children are in America and abroad everywhere, and have children there. He have grandchildren. And he have a lot of wives and a lot of children. Bless the children, you know. His children, they are abroad, running from the nightmare that he continuing to create. Keep tapping and sharing. He continuing to create the trauma and pain for children, which is why we can never have good government, because the people in the government are traumatized. Africa government across Africa, they're traumatized. That's why they're wicked. They have been neglected and beaten and tortured and essay and just do so many horrible stuff. Man and women growing up, 90% or 80% of the chance in, you know, for people that growing up in Africa and these sick third world countries that people can never stand up for the truth, you know. At least 80 and 90 or 90% people that grow up there have been through injustice, childhood trauma, serious beating or essay or both. Okay, and for the girls, especially Sierra Leone and Gambia and, you know, these other sick countries, these other insane countries that are doing this. Okay, keep tapping and sharing. Why this is still happening in this 19.1 million? Because us, the African women and the third world country women, we are the weakest in the whole world. Okay, we can never stand up for the truth. Not we, not me. A lot of you guys out there. Okay, never stand up for the truth. Like I was saying in the other video, you have the energy for skin bleaching. Every single day you wake up, you're running away from your black color. Every single cream, you will look for every single cream to make sure you are light. You have that energy for that. You will look for every single thing to make sure you have this particular dress and this particular necklace and this particular handbag and this particular pair of shoes and this particular wig. You have energy for all of that. You can scream at your children all day, beat them, torture them, traumatize them. You have energy for all that. You can hate on your in-law, hate on your brother's wife, hate on, you know, the other woman, especially if you see her husband. You have energy for that. You can spend all day arguing because you are depressed and you have something that is beyond what you are arguing, that is killing you. But you can never have the energy for that thing that is killing you to stop. Keep tapping and sharing the video, like I said, because a lot of them will come here and they will report or just watch the video like they have no fingers, so the video will not go anywhere. So this message will not go. So this barbarian abuse act will continue happening. Guys, like I said, this man is an imam in Gambia called Imam Fati. This man, he said the ban for underage marriage and FGM in Gambia have to be removed, so the young people can be married off, like how I was married off before I was 10 years old to a man as old as Ham. He wanted that to come back. It's still happening. They're doing it They're doing it. But he wants you to be able to do it freely without hiding. Keep tapping and sharing the video, or you get out of the video, or the karma of the children I'm trying to save will haunt you. Your own karma will haunt you. Your mother's karma will haunt you. Your father's karma will haunt you. And your own karma. Anyone that is not going to do this work, which they should do it. They're not going to do it, but they're saying somebody else will not do it. I pray, just like he said he's praying for people that is doing this work to have problem. He said that. I'm praying for you guys that is also promoting this work to have problem, to have karma from people that you know that you are doing this to. Do you say 11 years old is good? You see this man. This is very good that he said 11 years old is good and that these people. Now guys, keep tapping and sharing and you just keep watching the comments, okay? This is good they're doing this. They think they're annoying me. It's very good they're doing this. You know why? Then you know why I'm talking. Because some of you will think that, why am I screaming? Why? Now look at the comments, okay? Look at the pedos in the comment. This is the reason why a lot of people, especially black men, they cannot have visa and they cannot come to abroad. This is the reason why black men in general cannot have visa or cannot come to abroad. Lot of these people that have an imam or big people like this who are their boss promoting for FGM and underage marriage to be normalized, the government should not ban it. They transfer their sickness to the young ones. And this is so much, it's here that they cannot hide it, that they have to comment it. Just like him saying it in the video. Going to the parliament to debate for this thing to continue. Going on the street to protest for this thing to continue. Him, their father. Him, their boss. Now watch how they're going to comment and explain. Watch why a lot of black men are in prison now for SA. Either they did it or they don't do it. Because they're known for that. Watch how they cannot hide their sickness. They're going to write it here. That SA is fine. Which is 11-year-old to get married and thingy with a man is fine. You saw that comment from that man. And then watch how they're going to say FGM is fine. Which is to put the little girl down and FGM her. That's fine. Watch how they're commenting this. And they always say it in the language. They always say it in local language. In videos. Like I'm talking like this. They always say this. They always open their mouth in the video and say it. But they're so mad, they think that white people cannot speak our language. Lot of white people understand every African language. They have their agents that understand every African language and is watching the videos. So they know you're sick. Keep tapping and sharing. But like I said, the problem is keep tapping and sharing or you get out of the video. Any of you that is going to be here and watching the video like you're not alive just because you don't want this madness to end. I pray the pain and trauma of these children will haunt you. Just like he said he's praying for people that are fighting this to have problem. Okay? So he said that. So don't tell me I shouldn't say that. Okay? So let's all pray and we all continue doing our work. My work is for this to stop. Him and you, your work is for this to continue. So let's all continue, yeah? Okay. Keep tapping and sharing. So guys, this man and his group of people, he have a group of soldiers behind him that is promoting underage marriage and FGM in Gambia. Okay? Right now, watch how they're going to insult. They're going to say Ibekeso. Ibekeso is your clitoris. Your clitoris is Ibekeso. So when they're insulting women, they're like, your clitoris, your mother's clitoris, your mother's vagina and your own vagina. I'll put this whole building into it. This is how they're so obsessed with clitoris and vagina. This is how they hate it. Lot of them use women just for the woman to give birth to sons, especially sons, and to cook nice food. And for the bed. And most of the time they even give you very bad bed, like a sick chicken. Because they hate your gut. They can't even, like, do nice like they love you, okay? That's a lot of this type of people. Keep tapping and sharing. Now, the worst part is that a lot of these women themselves who can never, ever stand up for the truth, but they can go and look for juju, look for marabu man to help them. No marabu man can help you. You should be your own marabu and just say no. It's free. You just say no. No to this abuse. No to children abuse. No to sexual abuse. No to SA. No to this. That's it. Just no. You don't need any marabu. Just say no and agree and keep saying no. Keep saying no and that's it. But you can't do that because you're so weak and you're a pygmy woman who always gonna be like, if I say this, they can't marry me. If I say this, they're gonna judge me. If I say this. If I say that. If I say that, they're gonna say I'm rude. Keep tapping and sharing. They're always gonna say you're rude. Doesn't matter what you say. Because the moment they start saying you're not rude, that means they have to change their behavior to be good to you. So they're gonna make you rude all the time so you can continue dying because you're not well. Either you say no to this or not. You say no to this or not, they're going to suffer you. Look at the people that are saying yes to this, how much they're suffering. People that been FGM themselves. I'm not been FGM, but I was underage arranged marriage. Like I said, guys, I was arranged marriage before I was 10 years old to a man as old as this man. In Gambia. And this man, he's an imam. And he said the government should remove the bar for underage marriage and FGM. So free people to marry underage and to do FGM. All of these people, especially men, don't like me to talk. You know what they always tell me all these years? They said, I'm making Gambia look bad. I'm making like Gambia like younger people. And I'm making the country name look bad. Your imam is making the country name look bad. Your imam is saying that people should marry younger people under 18-year-old before you get married. That's too old for you to be 18 and getting married. Who cares? You're too old. This is why these people, when they marry you, even when they marry you and you're 10, billahi, in the next 5 years, you're too old to them. To them, they just want a virgin and a baby. They're addicted to these things. Nothing to do with you are old. A lot of them call me old and call everybody else old. It's sad and funny. I'm 43 now, yeah? I don't care they call me old. I'm not old. I know I'm 43, but I know I'm not old because I eat healthy, I drink water, and I stay away from men like this for sure. You know, like this type of mentality. They can make you look old quickly. A lot of them, they're full of STD and other stuff, by the way, because they sleep with everyone, marry everyone, and just... They don't even know their own worth and their own value, not to mention you. They're just like all over the place. And then to you too, you know. So I make sure I stay away from those things, okay? And drink water and drink moringa tea and stuff like this and go to bed. So I will not get old quickly, okay? Especially now that I try to go for a walk. A lot of people, 43, I look younger than them, especially my face. But now, look at how they're going to say that you're old. You know why? Because they like young people. Look at how he's campaigning for people that getting married from 18. He said that's too old. And he's so angry for that. He said the government should stop that and people can get married way before 18. Like even before 15. They said before 15 you should be able to get married. Because in the Quran, we should follow the Sunnah. We should follow Allah. You know when these people are talking about Quran and Allah? In the public. I am so Allah is looking at them like, hell, wow, how hypocrite and manipulative. Because these people behind closed door or just without the public, how these people are cheating and lying, neglecting their wives and children, taking haram money that they shouldn't be taking, behaving like they're non-Muslim. They don't even dress like Muslim. Go to Gambia and look at people. They don't even dress like Muslim. The Muslim men should dress with big, long dress too. And the women. Not just for the woman. But go to Gambia, you will not even see people dressing like that. Even when it's Eid, people try to make their Eid dress so tight. They don't even like big clothes. The women and even the men, but the women. The men, they hardly will wear big clothes. They're always wearing jeans. They shouldn't be wearing jeans, especially when they have a manhood like a effing horse. The horse is sewing in the jean. That's haram for Allah. You should hide your horse if you're blessed with a horse. A lot of men that promote FGM, you know, and underage marriages, they have a manhood like this, and also they're very traumatized and wicked. But sometimes they have a horse manhood, but they're traumatized and wicked. So they like the pain, the woman to feel the pain, you know, especially when she's young. Keep tapping and sharing. They love a woman that is crying and they're on top of the cry. They love that. I swear to Allah. Ask the genuine African women, they'll tell you, especially the women from Gambia and Senegal. Keep tapping and sharing the video. Now, how the hell you think that people are going to watch this right now in this 19.1 million Everyone is awake. Everyone is trying to talk for people to have, basic human right, basic justice. Even people are trying to fight for, Palestine and other countries that they're not even from there, they're talking. Now your own country, you're watching them being essay, underage marriage, and the little girl being lied down, and FGM, and some losing their life, or just having consequences, or just the pain and trauma that they have to go through. Do you think if you love Allah so much that you have to put the little girl down and do this? Because it's sunnah. It's Allah who says so. Don't you think you should do? Definitely, number one, dress like a Muslim man. Especially you, the young people that is always dressed in jeans. Keep tapping and sharing. You also be wearing kaftan, long dresses. Do you think you should also make sure that the Muslim women dress like Muslim? Do you think also you should make sure, number one, the number one fight you should be doing for Gambia and Senegal and all these cross-African Muslim countries, especially, if you really love Allah, that you have to put the little girl down and FGM her, because Allah says it's in the Quran, it's Sunnah. Keep tapping and sharing. Then the first thing that you should focus on is for people to do the 5 daily prayer. Now look at all the things that you focus on before this one, okay? But the number one is the 5 daily prayer for people to do it. Lot of people don't do the 5 daily prayer, and this man knows that. This man himself have family and children who don't do the 5 daily prayer. And if you don't do the 5 daily prayer as a Muslim, you're not Muslim anymore. The moment you stop doing that, you're not Muslim anymore. You're cut off. Keep tapping and sharing. The moment you stop doing that, you're cut off. Now look at this one. He's saying that my mom's vagina. Okay, this one writing your mom's vagina. Okay, this is how much they hate women. This is how they don't like women. This is how they hate women and don't respect women, especially old women and young women. Okay, old women and young women, those are the two that they hate most. They say that the young women should be SA, which means they should go through underage marriage, and also the young woman should be FGM. That's what this imam is campaigning for, that to continue happening in Gambia. And then the old women, they always hate them because they always insult them. When they're not happy with you, they're like, your mother's this, your grandmother's this. I'm gonna put myself in your grandmother's V. I'm gonna dive into your mother's V. That's how they talk, like a mad junkie. Keep tapping and sharing. Now, watch. Back to what I was saying. Do you not think that if you are really a Muslim and you love Allah, keep tapping and sharing the video, all of us should be doing this work, or the karma of these youths will haunt us. You guys, not me. I'm doing my part for years. You guys that are hypocrite and promoting this type of behavior for the children, your mother's karma will haunt you, your father's karma, and the rest of the children that you're watching. Because your energy can go on talking on WhatsApp all day with people you shouldn't talk to. Your energy can go out dancing or sleeping with people you shouldn't sleep with. Do all the effing thing. Your energy can go to screaming at your children, hitting them even. Your energy can go on stupid argument, but you cannot put your energy on protecting youths and children. Okay? Now hear this, go and get married is better. Get married to people like this and people like you. Keep tapping and sharing. So guys, listen to this. The whole talk is, if these people are so much Muslim, they love Allah so much, and they're going to do whatever Allah said so much, that they have to put the little girl and FGM her and say that's Sunnah. Sunnah is extra, by the way. When you're a Muslim, the word Sunnah is something that when you do it, you have extra deed. It's not one of the main pillars of being a Muslim. It's not something that you must do. If you don't do it, you're not Muslim. Okay? Number one main pillar of being a Muslim is you have to pray 5 daily prayer. The moment you stop doing that, you're cut off from the deen. You're not Muslim anymore. Keep tapping and sharing. Now, do you ever see this man campaigning for people to do their 5 daily prayer? If you ever see that, let me know. Keep tapping and sharing. Do you see this man campaigning for people to do their 5 daily prayer? And the moment you don't do that, you're cut off from the deen. You're not Muslim anymore. And Sunnah is something that when you do it, it's extra. Now, have you ever seen this man going for interview for this? Have you ever seen this man going to the Gambian parliament for people to do their 5 daily prayer? Have you ever seen this man asking a group of people to come with him like he still his programming so they can go on the street and demonstrate for protest for 5 daily prayer to be done? Or for people to dress like a Muslim woman and men to dress like a Muslim man with the long kaftan dress? Keep typing and sharing. You women will cry. Do you hear this? I know you already been making us cry all these years. That's why I'm talking for because you want this to continue. And you even have the gut to try to report the video because you want this to continue. Just like he said, he's praying for people that are fighting this for Allah to punish them. Me too, I'm praying for you guys that is promoting this for Allah to punish you. And for the karma of these people that you're promoting this to happen to them, the pain and trauma will come haunting you wherever the hell you are. Your own mother's trauma, your father's trauma, your own trauma yourself. Yourself, you've been through injustice in this Askan. I'm fighting for the serious child beating to stop, the SA to stop, the FGM to stop. Even drug, alcohol, anything that is not good for us, we have to stop and behave as an African so we can finally develop, so we can stop going to people's lands where we're not even wanted and disturbing people. Like I'm screaming now, I might be disturbing my neighbors because my own sick community. Keep tapping and sharing. So, guys, I'm going to go and get the charger. Mane, indi ma super charger bi ngir yalla. Fatou. Adi. Oh, these children, they can't hear me. Fatou. They can't hear me. Keep tapping and sharing. I'll go and get my charger. Okay. Keep tapping and sharing. Fight for yourself. I am fighting for myself. This is my work. I dedicate my life to fight for children to not go through what I've been through and what your mother and your father been through and what you yourself been through. I'm fighting for that to not continue happening. That is my, that is my fight. I'm fighting for myself. My mother and my grandmother and your mother was supposed to fight for me, and other people that this happened to and still happening to, and they didn't. So I'm doing my work that your mother and father was supposed to be doing. Keep tapping and sharing, and you should be doing now. But keep typing. Just watch what they're gonna comment, guys. Yeah. For some of you that think I'm screaming, did this woman have anxiety or say stress or what is wrong with this woman? Just keep looking at the comment. You know what is wrong with me, okay? But they're just showing you tiny part of them. They can't even hide it. They have to type it. Now imagine how they are in real life, okay? Keep typing and sharing. Just imagine how they are if they can have the gut to type this in this 19.1 million. And some of them are talking from abroad. In Italy or here after they sail the sea. Some of them, their body is on the sea and the fish have to have them for dinner and breakfast because of this effing nightmare that is happening there, that why the country cannot develop. They rather the fish have their body for breakfast in the sea inside their jeans than them talking the truth for this nightmare to end, so they don't have to be effing finished in the sea, trying to come here. Okay, I have to watch because TikTok doesn't want me to say certain word. So I'm going to try my best to calm down. Just keep tapping and sharing, okay? Because my wall of page right now, I cannot do video there until on the 15th. Because I was doing video there yesterday and certain word I was saying, TikTok don't like it. And TikTok take off the live thing. So I cannot do live there anymore until on the 15th. So I have to be calm here and not to say certain word. Because TikTok will not like it. But it's very painful to not say certain word. Guys, like I said, I was underage arranged marriage before I was 10 years old to a man as old as this man. Now, this man is a Gambian imam called Imam Fati. He said the underage marriage should come back to Gambia, should be normalized. The government should not condemn it. Okay? Keep typing and sharing. Keep typing and sharing the video. This man is an imam in Gambia called Imam Fati. This one was one news platform on Facebook wrote this about him. He said in this interview that when the woman asked him, but why you have to, FGM the girl, why you have to promote this? Because some women saying that this is not going to be nice when she's sleeping with her husband, her thing, there's no feeling for her. He's like, no, that's not the only place for feeling for women. You can kiss her on the neck, yeah. You can touch other part of her body, yeah. And kiss her on the neck, yeah. A person that is saying that you should be FGM as a girl, we love you so much that we'll kiss you on the neck. Who cares about neck kiss? Just don't FGM me. Don't FGM the girls. No one cares about kissing my neck. Keep tapping and sharing. Now, what this one said, Imam is right, okay? I love it when they're showing how idiotic and we get there, okay? Just watch them. Just keep looking at the comments. Keep tapping and sharing, okay? Do you see this? Don't disturb our Imam. It's the Imam that is disturbing the women and children. Focusing on the women being FGM and to underage married, okay? He's promoting pedophilia and for the women to be traumatized, okay? That's what him is the one that is promoting. He's the one that put his eye on us. He's the one that focusing on us to make sure we suffer. Keep tapping and sharing the video, okay? Or you get out of the video. Any of you that is promoting this or fighting me for fighting this, the karma of the children cross Africa, cross third world countries that is promoting this will haunt you. Just like he said, anyone that is talking to fight this, he will pray for Allah to punish you. He said that. So, me too. I'm praying anyone that is doing this, the karma and the tears of these people, including your own mother, your own father's tears, your own tears yourself from this community, the injustice you've been through, I pray all of that will come double at you too. Let's all pray and continue, yeah? Keep going, guys. Keep tapping and sharing. Focus on tapping and sharing. Don't focus on the people on the comment. Tap and share. Write, send some heart on the comment. Write good work. Donate even if you can, just so TikTok will have money from the video, so TikTok can post the video so I can continue my work. Don't worry about this miserable piece of low life, shouldn't exist type of creatures that is going to be here doing the work for this man. He's their master. If this imam is standing there saying that people should bring back, people should not ban underage arranged marriage, people should not ban FGM, and he's an imam, and he's going to the parliament for people to vote for that to come back to normal. And he said that he's programming for people to go on the street. Keep tapping and sharing and do protests. Keep tapping and sharing and support the video and ignore the people that are commenting stupid comment. I'll even mute them all soon. Okay? I'll mute them all soon. I even need a moderator to mute them. Okay. Keep tapping and sharing. Thank you very much. Do you think this man that is their master? Just look at this man. Take a look at this man's face. Okay, he look like those people, those bad guys in the movie, and he's the Sefla, you know, the boss of the bad guy, and be like, yeah, go and get rid of this group of people. Do this to them. Bring these ones to me. That's how he's looking. I even listened to his interview, you know, yesterday. I couldn't finish it all. I'll play the other half next time, maybe. I played half of it yesterday. When the woman was asking him, why are you promoting this? The woman's face, you can see how she was, when this man, his excuse was, you know, FGM should be done because, you know, the girls, there was even one story, the girl, her clitoris was so long. When she wear the jean, the clitoris was touching the jean. That's not comfortable. So after she have the surgery, she can wear her jeans comfortably. How rare is that? For women to have a long giant clitoris that when they're standing, the clitoris is out of their vagina and just going on the clothes. How rare is that? By the way, if all African women have a long, crazy, you know, clitoris, or all women in the world that is going outside touching their clothes and not comfortable, since when does these people love women so much and want women to have a comfortable life so much that they're gonna cut it so the woman can have a comfortable vagina? These people that when they marry you, they're cheating, lying, marrying anybody else they come across, especially younger people, neglecting your entire generation when Allah tell them not to. They should be housing you, clothing you, feeding you. They shouldn't even near cheating. They shouldn't even put themselves in the position of cheating. But they're always cheating, 90% of them, okay? Especially African Muslim men. Now, also, they should definitely not lie, cheat, or just be bad husband, you know, like aggressive, or just not talking to you and punishing you, you know, like they always do. They should be nice and kind and friendly to you and just focus on work, and they should earn halal money. Now, let's talk about how hard that is, okay? Okay, they shouldn't even, us Muslims shouldn't even live in a land that is not Muslim land, okay? If we really worship Allah. And also, there's a verse in the Quran that people that are not Muslim, they should be even unalive, okay? Are they doing that? Even in Gambia, there's people there who are not Muslim. Are you unalive in them? Why are you guys so fake and hate women and children? But the women and children, they're not well. I mean, the women, they're not well themselves. And even some young people that are behind you. This man have places called Dara, where they teach people, you know, Quran, you know. A lot of them have these Daras. I am sorry he dead because he teach a lot of people Quran. These places, they teach people, torture them, essay them, do horrible stuff for many of these places in Africa. All the time the news is coming out. Recently in Senegal, not long ago, there's a news. One of the person that was teaching the children Quran, he gave one of the teenager money to go and have medicine, some injection, so she cannot be pregnant, so he can continue essaying her. And he's married, by the way. And when the child went to the hospital, the doctors, they may be clever because maybe some of them hear my videos. I've been fighting for this for years, especially on my wall of page. Okay? So maybe some of them are like, okay, let's try to, you know, maybe some woman in the hospital there was like, maybe watch me or something, or just maybe clever. So they try to question the girl, like, maybe if the girl is wearing hijab, I don't know. Just question why you need this and you're not married and you're young, you know. And I don't know how and what happened, miracle happened, but they find out that the man is essaying the girl, the old man that is teaching the girl Quran, okay. Now they went to the police and they find out the man gave STD to 9 other children, including the one that, you know, that was trying to get the medicine so she cannot be pregnant. Keep typing and sharing. Now, this man never talk about that. Also, before that one, another case in Senegal, about a year ago, this one happened. A man that is teaching children Quran in a place called Touba in Senegal was essaying the children. 36 children, I am sure that it's more than that, but 36 come out in the news. He essay, which is confirmed by doctors, confirmed by their parents. You saw them in the video crying, all of them, the victim and their mothers and fathers, okay, looking for the man crying and so angry, okay? The community don't react, they don't care. This man didn't react, he doesn't care, okay? The man was essaying 36 children for a period of 5 years. The youngest one was 7, the oldest one was 14. Do you hear this, guys? Not long ago. And other one, when one of the guy, when he was essaying these children in Senegal again, and Gambia, by the way, just about 3-4 days ago, a news come out also, one guy who was essaying a 13-year-old who he was supposed to be teaching Quran. Keep tapping and sharing. Okay, so it's not just Senegal, it's cross Africa Muslim countries that lot of these places called Dara, where they're teaching people Quran, they essay them, severely beat them, severely torture them until they're mentally effing done before they can so-called learn the Quran and master the Quran. And they're supposed to be nice, caring Muslims, good Muslims, and use the Quran in a positive way. Okay, after they train them with that. Okay, just keep tapping and sharing. I'm gonna get my charger. Okay. Fatou, indi ma suma charger bi please, man ko bàyyi suma néeg. Now, again, keep tapping and sharing. Yes, thank you so much. Keep tapping and sharing. Again, do you ever see this man, the other man that in Senegal, for example, that was teaching the children Quran? By the way, this doesn't just happen in Senegal. It's just Senegal one that is out because Senegal is bigger country than Gambia. Okay, but all cross Africa Muslim country and Gambians are very bad at protecting their evil behavior. Just look at the comment now. Look at how they're angry with me for talking to protect children. That's how they are. They will never talk about their evil behavior. You see, they said I'm not even a Muslim for talking like this. Keep tapping and sharing. This is how much they keep secret that is bad. You know, when you guys are going to Gambia or you see paragraph or just news platform about, news stories about Gambia, and you see that people in Gambia, they like older people, blah, blah, tourists or something. You saw that in the news and you think, oh, these people are so hopeless. These people are so crazy. Why are they doing this? Because of things like this. This man said he want underage arranged marriage to come back to life. And like I said to you guys, I was arranged married before I was 10 years old to a man as old as this man. I remember his old wrinkled face and the beard, old wrinkled white beard and everything. I remember that. And I was under 10 when I was arranged married to that man. Okay? Me. And this is my work to protect children from childhood trauma. Me, they saying I should be quiet when this man is out there campaigning for underage arranged marriage to come back to life. The government shouldn't ban it. I should be quiet. Pull up my coffee, please. No, I need my own charger from someone. Yeah. Suma charger by someone. Sorry. Leg. Keep tapping and sharing. Sorry, I'm speaking my language even. Keep tapping and sharing. This page is for English. I'm not going to speak my language here. I'm going to go back to my, my language page, my Wolof page. And I speak Mandinka and Wolof there. Right now, I cannot do video there until the 15th. Okay? So, pull up your phone. Thank you. So, right now, guys, let's continue. Keep tapping and sharing, guys. Let's continue the work here. Keep tapping and sharing. So, guys, this man and people like him, they promote underage arranged marriage. They promote essay because they watch the children going through essay and they will never talk. They watch their fellow ustaz, their fellow men that is teaching people Quran, essaying them, and they will never talk. Essay is rampant in cross Africa, especially Gambia and Senegal. Keep tapping and sharing. Okay? And they're never going to talk. They're never going to protest. They're never going to go to the parliament for that to stop. Bad marriages is rampant. And we are Muslim. We shouldn't be having bad marriages. That is what, it's all about cheating and lying and allowing the woman to be her own husband because you cannot be her husband because you cannot feed and clothe and house her, like Allah said. Keep tapping and sharing the video. Don't just watch because the haters, they're going to report the video because I'm saving children and I'm exposing their evil behavior. They rather die than the world knowing who they are. And now they're still going to continue though. I'm not just talking because you're not doing it, but I'm just wicked. I'm exposing you. No, you still promoting it. That's the problem. So you're like you don't want nobody to know who you are. But this is who you are and you're promoting who you are though. You're promoting it and it's not good for our children though. And our generation and our people though. You know, it's not good for us that it happened to. And it's not good for you that it happened to. Keep tapping and sharing. So guys, thank you so much. Just keep tapping and sharing. Support the video any way you can, because they're gonna report and they're gonna hate the video and they're gonna watch the video as if their fingers are chopped off because they don't want the video people to hear it. They're like, oh, she shouldn't say that, oh, she talk a lot, oh, say this, oh, say that. At least you should be lucky I'm talking a lot, and my talking a lot is to save children. Unlike you who is whispering and like, let's underage marry them. Let's go back to the palace and campaign for them to be underage marry. Oh, let's put them down and essay them. Oh, let's put them down and tingy their private part. Oh, they shouldn't talk. They should just quiet and we marry anybody we want and do everything we want. They're women. They should be a pain. Yeah, a woman, you should be a pain. You like the type of voice that is saying that? Or you like a screaming voice that is saving the world? Okay, keep going. I know why you choose the second voice. Okay, guys, so keep tapping and sharing. So now, watch how this man and his group of people that you're going to see some of them in this comment section, but the worst ones, they're not even going to comment, or definitely they will not comment what they want to comment, okay? They're behind him. They cut yours. Do you see this one? No, I'm lucky on that part. They've not cut mine. Oh, subhanallah. But I have been underage arranged marriage, and he promote underage arranged marriage, and I know how painful the injustice is. It's both injustice. Underage arranged marriage is essay. It's like the child is young and the older man is, it's essay, okay? It's essay, it's abuse. So, and it's abuse, okay? Leave the girl alone. Don't marry her, don't essay her, don't seriously beat her. Leave the boys alone. Don't essay them, don't seriously beat them. Give the children school education. Give them knowledge of knowing their self-worth and self-dignity so they can focus and be developed. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm fighting for, nothing else. Okay, keep tapping. It is abuse. Yeah, it is. Keep tapping and saying how hard it is for you to understand that I only said don't beat the children. Severe beating create them trauma. Don't essay them. Either you're essaying them when you already marry them and use the word marriage. When you know they're young, you shouldn't essay them, Men are different. Some men have a horse manhood and some men have a... So you don't know what one and you're going on the child. It's called essay, okay? The child body is small, young, and you love it when they're crying and you're like a witch, effing pedophile person, okay? That's called abuse. Do you understand that? How hard it is for you to understand this is called abuse. You understand it. But how much effort can you put on protecting this and behaving like you don't understand it? Why are you forcing yourself like you don't understand this when you already understand it? You can cross the road without dying because you look at the car, you know it's a car. So you know these things are not good. You just pretending. Okay. And now then they also promote the child to be, abused different way, which is essay, or the girl. And some of them we say that, oh, that the boys, the boys, we also, this also is done to us though. Them, they just do like this and take off the skin. People do that here even. You can do it abroad. My son was done with the hospital here. There's nothing. The woman you taking the thing, they know it. Now, watch how hypocrite they are, okay? They'll say, oh, the West people, you're copying them. They're the one that is, that is saying this is not good. Even yesterday when I was talking about it in another live video in the Wall of Page, one of them said that, oh, the Western people, they don't want us to do that because they want people to be lesbian so they can have something to play with. They link it everything to everything just so they can continue their madness. Keep tapping and sharing. So how the hell the Western people want us to, be lesbian? That's why they want you to not, take it off. The Western people, if they want to be lesbian, they have plenty of people to lesbian with. Why are they thinking about your effing Africa under the mango tree and your little children, that have to come and be lesbian with them? Did that even make sense? So they don't have any woman here to be lesbian with. They have to think of under the mango tree, your little black child that you're traumatizing to not traumatize her so they can lesbian her. A woman was saying this, by the way, in the video yesterday, a woman. And she was even crying when she was talking. You can hear the pain and trauma in her chest that she's been through in this society, but she cannot condemn that pain and trauma. You will know she wasn't crying because she was saying, I shouldn't say what I was saying. She was like, oh, this is our deen. We just have to follow whatever Allah said. Whatever is in the deen, we have to follow. We are Muslim. Hey, think about Lakira. Hey, God, you are in the West. That's why you're talking like this. Hey, let's think about Lakira. Hey, this is not good. There was a woman that somebody was explaining me about a woman who died and she was just partying and doing whatever she want. But before she died, she was like, can I go and have some jannab sour done and clean myself so I can go to heaven? After she died, the woman was gossiping on her funeral and was saying that, oh my God, this woman died, but before she died, she was suffering, regretting how she was partying and not worshipping Allah. How many of these fake Allah worshippers people that when they die, they cannot die? It's so hard for them to die because of pain and suffering. So, it's not because they're using the Allah to manipulate people and abuse them that the karma is refusing them to die. Or it's because they're worshipping Allah too much. Why you always have to link people's suffering with everything to make so people to suffer? Why can't you reverse just a tiny bit to try to link your energy for people to have peace? Why can't you try that for once for this year? The year is still not late. This is just month number 3. Keep tapping and sharing. I'm going to take you guys, not now. Keep tapping and sharing. Now, a woman was saying that. And the woman said that she was living abroad here. I was in the UK, I was in Germany, I was in so-so country. But now I'm a good Muslim. But I don't care, I don't mind them. But you're in Scotland, UK, that's why you're minding them. That's why you don't want us to suffer. It's because you're in the UK, that's why you're talking for us not to suffer. And me, I'm here in Gambia, I'm back in Gambia, I'm now here. And I want us to suffer because I'm a good Muslim. We're suffering. That's good. Keep tapping and sharing. A woman was saying that, okay? A lot of these women will be like, I already been FGM. That's fine. FGM is fine. I give back, no problem. You know, Sierra Leone, they do the worst FGM than Gambia. Sierra Leone, the president's wife, she is from Gambia, the Fatoumata Bayo. She's from Gambia, yeah? Or one of her parents is from Gambia, or she was born in Gambia, or I don't know, something like this. But she's somehow from Gambia, or something like this, okay? She said in an interview that she cannot stop FGM. She cannot talk about it to stop because she been through it. Her parents been through it. Who the hell is she to stop it? Do you hear this kind of talk? And she even go as far as saying, I have 3 children, I have 4 children. Nothing happened. So why will I stop it? And the amount of people that are on alive, even go to YouTube. Just type in Sierra Leone girl or Sierra Leone girls on a live lost their life, you know, during FGM. Just go and type that on YouTube. You will see all the documentaries, okay? Ask the Sierra Leone people who are genuine if they will tell you the truth. The problem is a lot of us Africans are liars and very wicked and insane. You ask them the truth about their country, they will say like they don't want you to think they're evil because they come from an evil land. I swear to Allah. So because of this, they will be like, oh, who said that? Oh no. People just over exaggerate. Oh, you know, we have a culture and these people are so hypocrite and fake. It's unreal. You know why I'm telling you this? Our cultures, they hate all. Me, for example, and this man have a lot of children that are all over abroad, America, UK, everywhere. I am so UK here, he have children. Because he have many wives and many children, okay? We shouldn't be here. That's not our culture. Our culture is to go farming, sock, boji, sock, wal. Keep tapping and sharing. Sock, boji, wal. Sock, boji, wal. That is when you, boji, sock, wal, sorry. Moin tay. Okay, that is when you go to the farm, you grow the, you know, something called dugub. I think it's called millet in English. Millet is our traditional food for all tribe in Gambia, especially Mandinka and Wolof. Nyelengo, Futo, okay? Ask them, okay? Keep typing and sharing. Our number 1 culture is to eat with our hand. Cross Africa. When I do comedy videos and I'm eating with my hand, they call me dirty, crazy, local woman, mad, depressed woman for eating with my hand. That is our culture and sunnah. It's sunnah as a Muslim to eat with your hand. And they said it's sunnah to FGM the girls. Listen to how hypocrite and wicked and insane these people are. Please, for Allah's sake, have one tiny blood and look at these people. Okay, so our number 1 culture for cross Africa is eating with your hand. Everyone know that. Even if you ask the Chinese people, what is Africa culture? Can you describe Africa culture? They'll tell you eating with your hand. Maybe they'll tell you loud and crazy and just, you know, traumatizing people and bunch of shit, eating and dancing and having sex. I hope they're not going to tell you that, but a lot of people are, we are known for that because of how they program us to not be successful, to be just focused on food because of depression and fake pleasure, focusing on food, sex, and clothes. That's the truth. They create that, and no one is allowed to fight that though. Keep tapping and sharing. But, for example, the person might tell you that eating with their hand and, you know, carrying stuff with their head, which I do carry stuff on my head, especially when I go to supermarket. For comedy, they said I'm crazy and I'm local and I don't even have a car and I'm so useless and crazy. All my mates are driving car and I'm carrying stuff on my head. Okay, they say that for that culture, which their grandmother, their mothers, their entire generation is doing and been doing. Okay, and the villages, they're still doing it. Okay, even in the cities, people do it. They say that's crazy and I shouldn't do that. What type of effing promoting culture is this then? Keep tapping and sharing. Let's go, guys. Just let's go. We're just adults. We're just going to put things on the table, yeah? Let's just keep going, yeah? Hence, this is a culture. Let's analyze all the cultures that you hate and love this particular suffering woman culture. And then you can explain to us why you love it. Keep going. And then we're going to come to the deen and the sunnah part and also explain all the sunnahs that you hate apart from this particular sunnah you love, which is FGM, the little girl. Okay? I'll also put that on the table. Keep typing and sharing. So, the #1 African culture is eating with hand. Cross Africa and carrying stuff on your head. Cross Africa. From head to toe of Africa. Every African country. Keep tapping the video and sharing. Okay? TikTok is asking me to do this. Oh my God! I have to do that. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minas salimin. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minas salimin. TikTok, leave my video, please. Oh my God. Okay, it's fine. Sorry, they were asking me to verify that with that puzzle thingy that you have to bring on the puzzle hole. Oh, keep tapping and sharing the video. I don't know whether you're not supporting the video enough. That's why they're asking me that. I don't even know, yeah? And maybe they're reporting the video, that's why, I don't know. Anyone that is reporting the video, I pray the karma of your mother, your father, your own karma, and the karma of the children of Africa will haunt you. Like he said that anyone that is fighting for the children to have peace, which is don't FJM them, don't underage arrange marry them. He said he will pray for that person for God to punish that person. Him, the Imam, said that. Keep tapping and sharing. So, guys, this video is for this Imam in Gambia called Imam Fati, and he's the #1 promoter and activist. He's worse than what I'm doing now. Okay? But for him, his work is for FGM to continue for girls and for underage marriage to continue and other horrible stuff. Okay? That's what he's fight for, that the government should not ban it. The government should allow people to do it freely without having any consequences. How about that? Keep going, guys. Keep tapping and sharing. So, back to what I was saying. Some of them say it's culture. Some of them say it's sunnah, which is Muslim thing. Now, these two that they use, I'll break them down. Why I'm rage at these people? Because they hate these two. They hate culture and they hate Allah and Sunnah and everything to do with Allah. Just keep tapping and sharing, yeah? I'll explain all. So, now, they say that this culture, that's why they have to FGM the girl and the girl should marry young, even that's our culture. Now, they hate culture. What is African people culture? Cross Africa, eating with your hand and carrying stuff. The other culture, farming. Farming. Go to Africa now. People don't even eat healthy. That's why they don't live long. Because they don't even eat farming food. They eat packaging food. Other food. Bad oil with rice. He said that the olden days people were circumcised, were FGM. That's why they live long. The olden days people in Africa live long because they eat healthy. But he couldn't say that because he's too evil or what. Or he doesn't know or he doesn't have knowledge of life. Keep tapping and sharing. He said that they live long, the olden days women, because they were FGM. And that they never have any problem with that. And that they give birth and that they have husband and that they enjoy their marriage. By the way, barely any of these women enjoy it. And that they never have any problem with that. This man and his group of soldiers are protecting his work. And so to benefit them. They still love younger people more than they love the air they breathe. Okay? And us, the women, are watching this. The karma will haunt us. Like he said, if we are fighting for this to stop, he will pray for us to have karma. You guys that is promoting this, you will have double karma. Imagine us that is fighting this, if we can have karma. And you guys that is promoting this pain, what type of karma you will have then? Keep tapping and sharing. Now, back to what I was saying, like I said, to the cultures. So, #1 culture, eating with your hand. Number 2 culture, carrying stuff with your head. Number 3 culture, to go farming. The original culture is to keep our dark skin, which a lot of Africans hate, by the way, especially West Africans. Almost half of the women, or more than half, is bleaching. The adults, they're bleaching, especially Gambia and Senegal. Why can't this man campaign about that? That's our culture. As he said, that FGM is culture. It's our culture that we are black. Even the Chinese people know we are black. The whole world knows we're black. That's our original natural culture. Black people, you know, we are black people. Okay? Everyone is hate the black color though. Even this man have a lot of wives and a lot of children. And I am so his wives and children, some of them are bleaching. I can swear to Allah for that. Anyone deny that right now, you're lying. Keep tapping and sharing. Okay. So, then, I'm going to continue with the cultures, okay? So, keep tapping and sharing and bear with me. I'll continue with the so-called cultures that they're using to, and they hate all of these cultures I'm talking about. They don't give a F about any of them. They even bully you for doing them, okay? But they bully you, for example, for being dark. They always tell people you're so black and ugly. You're so dark and ugly. That's how they insult you when they're not happy with you, okay? Which means they hate the culture. Which means they hate that you're, you know, that you're black. You know, when I eat with my hand, like I said, to do comedy, they said I'm dirty and I'm crazy. When I carry stuff on my head to do comedy, they said that, you know, carry stuff. They said I'm crazy and I don't have a car and I'm just so stupid and mad and carrying stuff in the UK like a mad idiot. Which means our culture is a mad idiot culture, apart from this one and underage married one. Okay, keep going. So now, the other culture that black people should do, like I said, is go farming. When you go to the farm, you do buy. Buy is farming. You grow the mbok, which is corn, dugub, and peanut. We are known for that in Gambia and Senegal, especially peanut and dugub, which is millet. Okay? We're known for growing that. I know how to grow them myself. So when you grow them like this, when they finish, you should take them out with your hands, you know, and if it's peanut, you batch them. And if it's dugub, you pile them together and tie them like this. Make johi dugub. Take it to the compound, you know, and then when it's dry, you know, you take it to the compound. When it's dry, you then budge. When you budge, you baste. When you finish basting, you suck. When you suck, you wall. When you wall, you moin. When you moin, you tie. When you tie, you then seam and you eat, okay? How many of us do that? And that is very healthy, by the way, to do that, but very extremely hard work. The women hate it. Even in the villages, they don't do it now. Keep tapping and sharing. Oh, guys, we are so hypocritical. It's insane. And we are so wicked and insane, they son. Look at how women and men are promoting this man. And they're hearing this thing I'm saying. And they're doing like I'm mad. And I'm, you know, this community is so sick and wicked that when they're doing you wrong and you're talking, they make you like you're mad. They're like, what are you talking about? You're lying. You're talking a lot. You're like, what? They make you like you're mad. If you're not strong, you will genuinely believe you're mad just because they're so evil. But they cannot make me think like I'm mad. I know that they're wrong. Keep typing and sharing. So now, how many of us is doing farm work? Why we don't do it? Because the farm work is hard to have money. It doesn't bring money and it's very hard to do. What's the easy one? To run and come to UK and run and go to Italy and run in the sea and unalive yourself on the sea trying to get to Italy where you're not even wanted. Okay? Is that what Allah told you? What did Allah tell you to look for money, you know, and focusing on money? What did Allah say about that? Did Allah not tell you to focus on praying and worshiping Him and appreciate the little you have? What did Allah tell you about living in a non-Muslim land? And this man have a lot of children that are living all over America and abroad. Okay? Just like I'm living in Scotland. Let's just be truthful. You have time for lie and joke, you do it. Let me do my work, okay? I don't have time for that. I can do that when it's time for that. And when it's time to be serious, I do serious work, okay? I do comedy motivation and I am an activist, okay? You cannot expect me to be joking like you're always doing, eating and dancing and having sex like a stupid idiot. And I have work to do. I have a community that is messed up. So keep tapping and sharing. Okay, thank you so much. So now, let's continue with the culture then. The farming that people don't do anymore, they hate it. They say it's very hard and it's not enough money. That's the only reason why they don't do it. So now they don't do it. Even my village, a lot of them don't farm. A lot of them don't eat farming food. They eat rice and bad oil every day for dinner and for lunch. They don't have chair even regularly. A lot of people. Okay, especially in the cities and stuff. Okay. Now, the other culture is one of our African cultures, especially Gambia and Senegal, is even when the woman is dying in the marriage, she should just and stay there. The man cheating, lying, neglecting you, marrying anybody they want, you just just like they want me to do now. And a lot of women are effing rejecting that culture here. Let them continue this so-called culture that they're using. Now, some of these women that are rejecting these cultures that I just explained, they're also saying that the culture of this should continue, and that the culture of the underage marriage that this man is talking about, I should sort of, that's none of my business. But especially this culture, they promote it more. And if they have a husband that is bad, they will question him. How hypocrite. You shouldn't question your husband, that's part of our cultures. Did our grandmothers question their husbands? No. Okay, keep going. Keep tapping and sharing. Look at this one saying I'm lying, but that's not how to spell lying. Lying is not L-I-E-Y and then I-N-G. It's just L-Y-I-N-G. Okay? But because yourself you're lying, that's why you cannot even spell lying. By the way, I also condemn this. People growing up in Africa and they don't have school education, especially Gambia, people should be learning school English. Okay, we were colonized by the UK. It's an English country. By the way, these people are our main colonizer. Okay, our tradition, our Sikh tradition is our main colonizer. Okay, stop blaming the white people for colonizing us. These people are our main colonizer. They are the one that is holding us back now. Yeah, nothing to do with the olden days white people. Okay. That's not how to spell lying. But anyway, I'm glad you can't even spell it. Okay. Because you have a father like this who couldn't focus on you to go to school, which is why you cannot spell lying. Okay? Because it seems like you're from Gambia or wherever, you know, the hell you're from. But seems like you're from Gambia. A lot of Gambians cannot spell lying. Okay? That's how the Gambia don't have education for children. That's how the Gambian neglect children in this DNA. And then they're busy telling me I'm lying when they can't even spell lying. Just because I'm protecting this and I'm fighting for this to end. Keep tapping and sharing. Now, back to the culture. The other culture of African is what? Is people to love and respect their in-laws. Even if the in-law is evil, the big in-law, because they used to worshiping adults. Worshipping the older people, even if they're evil. Your mother, your in-laws, family members, if they treat you wrong, especially the older ones. And a lot of people are breaking out of that now and starting to question people when they're giving them injustice. But again, some of those people will still promote this one and then reject this one and promote this one and reject this one and promote this one. Okay, keep tapping and sharing. Our culture also is to wear big clothes, especially big traditional garambubu, which is the traditional clothes for Gambia and Senegal. And I am so other countries too, like Guinea and stuff. Especially Guinea-Conakry, I'm not sure, but I saw them wearing garambubu as well, so to garambubu tube or something. But this garambubu, I wear it in my videos sometimes. I even sell them. I'll wear them again, you see. It's our culture to wear these traditional dresses, which a lot of them hate, by the way. Some of them that already been through this and are doing videos right now promoting it, okay, and even making video for me, insulting me for stopping that. Themselves, they never wear garambubu. They hate garambubu, or if they wear it once a year when it's Eid, they're lucky, okay. Our tradition is for women to wear big clothes, garambubu, mariniere, big loose clothes, and the men to wear kaftan, like what he's wearing now. Okay? These things now, looking like a pigeon. This pigeon type of a dress. You're meant to dress like this. I was saying I'm not gonna laugh, but I couldn't help it. This pigeon type of a kaftan. You're meant to dress like a sick pigeon. This is one of our traditional Gambia and Senegal dress. It's called Nyeti Habdu. I even sell them and they don't buy. They hate it. Especially the young man that is promoting FGM. Why can't you guys F yourself every day you wake up? Keep Fing yourself until you come across a fence. Say don't F yourself. You climb over the fence and continue to F yourself. Okay? Because you're not well at this point. Keep tapping and sharing. Okay. So, back to the culture. The culture. Okay, because you're not well at this point. Keep tapping and sharing. Okay, so back to the culture. The culture, because they don't have a natural and it's nice, you know. I meant to do it again, to repeat it, so it's darker, but I'm so scared to do it again. It's painful. Okay, I did it long ago. I was younger. Okay, ask how many of them didn't jump. The other culture is jump to here. My grandmother, her younger sister had it. They take bunch of needles, like 12 or 20 needles, small needles, and they wrap it around until it's like very tight, and they make sure that it's nice and equal. Keep tapping and sharing the video. Don't leave me with my haters alone. Tap and share the video. Thank you. Then they will take that and they will put some black powder thingy. They used to burn like rubber or something, or they used to, you know, this kerosene light olden days that you put the kerosene and the thing and the light, the black thing that is going to come out of it is on top of the light. They'll take it and some of them burn other stuff also and use it. Now, look at the effing faces if they have that done. They call that very ugly and crazy right now. Hey! This is painful and sad and funny at the same time. Keep tapping and sharing. So many cultures that if I keep saying them here, I'll talk all day. They all vanish. They hate it. Now, look at the culture they say that must happen. The FGM, the girl. And the underage married one. Like I said, this imam is campaigning right now in Gambia for underage arranged marriage or underage marriage in general, and FGM to continue happening. The government should not ban it. The government ban it. They're still doing it secretly. Now he wants people to do it freely and be dancing, doing it, and the women should just dance and do it. Keep tapping and sharing. And a lot of women are saying that I shouldn't say that I'm rude. Your actions speak louder than your word. Rude action, pedophilia action, neglecting women and traumatizing them action is worse than this type of talk I'm doing and you're calling it rude. This your so-called you're rude that you're telling anyone when they're telling the truth. You're rude, you're rude, you're rude. And you, what is ruder than, what's the English word, ruder than or worse than? What's ruder than someone that is married and they're cheating and lying and ignoring their wife and children? Is anything rude than that? Keep tapping and sharing. This is anything rude than someone that is married and is lying, cheating, marrying anybody else they come across, neglecting their wives and children. Again, this is not lying. This is not how to spell lying. It's just L-Y and then I-N-G. Not L-A, you know why. But anyway, you can put that. That's like I'm lying down and I'm not lying down now. I told you guys to come, let me teach you English. I do give English lesson, £25 a month. You want to learn English, Wolof or Sauce, Mandinka. I teach you £25 a month, once a week. Or you go to college like I'm doing. Anyway, keep tapping and sharing. Thank you so much for, typing and sharing. So guys, let's continue the work. Keep tapping and sharing the video and let's continue. Keep tapping and sharing the video and let's continue. Keep tapping and sharing the video, okay? Because some of these haters, they're busy saying that, oh, you want people to think we're bad people. Do you know how many of them tell me over the years of this work I'm doing? Do you know how many of them tell me that that I just want to spoil the name of Gambia. I just want Gambia and Senegal to look bad. So I'm lying about the stuff I'm talking about and they didn't happen. I'm just creating them for the country to look bad, or I'm saying the truth. And you don't want people to hear the truth. So if you don't want people to hear the truth, you have to do something about the truth so it can stop. Because even right now, if I was dead, God forbid, the people that is going to be worse than me are going to still talk because it's still continuing to happen. So don't you think then you should focus on the thing to stop, or you're going to focus on me for talking? Because you're a coward like you always do. Focus on the victim instead of focusing on the effing person that is missing people's life. Okay, keep tapping and sharing. So guys, again, I cannot finish talking about the culture, but let's talk about Sunnah. They say that it's Sunnah to marry somebody young. And they say that we should follow the Quranic appropriate age for marriage. I'll explain what the appropriate age is. Or right now, they say that we should follow Sunnah to FGM the girls. So let's focus on that one first. Keep tapping and sharing. Okay. So, keep tapping and sharing the video and support the video anyhow you can. Okay, guys? If you just hold the video like this, all your friends will come, you give them the video. Because a lot of them, I swear to God, will report this video just because I'm talking like this to protect young people. Okay? They hate when you're protecting young people, even though I'm protecting them. I protect the boys too. No one should say them. No one should beat them serious childhood trauma beating. But they still don't care. They're like, get out. We don't care. Yeah. They're not well. They're too traumatized and wicked. Okay? So I understand that. But you still have to tap and share. Okay. Now, back to the Sunnah. Okay? So, the Sunnah. They said that to FGM the girl is Sunnah. Okay? Now, let me count the Sunnahs that I know of. I am sure it might be more than that. So the Sunnahs that I know of, number one, eat with your hand, which they always insult me that I do that for comedy and to remind them of our culture. I love my culture. It's just the horrible things that I don't like the underage arranged marriage. I was underage arranged marriage before I was 10 to a man as old as this man. Okay? I'm going to keep reminding you guys that, yeah? Keep tapping and sharing. So, And also the serious child beating. I've been through it. I talk about that. It's not good. I also talk about SA, because underage arranged marriage is SA. The child is young and sleeping with the man, you know. And I also talk about this to stop FGM for girls, because all of that is going to cause childhood trauma. The serious beating, the SA, and the FGM for girls especially. That all of them is going to cause trauma, and I'm fighting for all children of Africa or all children all over the world to not have childhood trauma. That's all. I just don't want people to have childhood trauma. How hard it is for you to not understand that. Why you want us to have trauma and quiet? Everybody have trauma and quiet, and then people are drinking, dancing, doing stupid stuff, fighting, neglecting themselves and their entire family because they have trauma, and then everyone quiet, everyone trauma and quiet, everyone trauma and quiet. Why do you think we're going to continue like that for the next 1 million years, like a effing weak, idiotic, insane type of a group of people? Okay, so back to the sunnah again. Okay, keep tapping and sharing, and let's back to the sunnah. So, the sunnah. Number 1 sunnah is eating with your hand. Now, this man have a lot of children, and his children have children, bless them. How many of them eating with their hands, especially the ones in America and everywhere? Me that I eat with my hand in the video for comedy, they said I'm crazy and I'm dirty. They always take a picture of that video or video that video to put in their page on their page to laugh and bully me. They always do video for me and say I am so dirty and disgusted the way I eat with my hands in the videos, which means sunnah is disgusted. Okay, then the other sunnah is you have to love animals. Go to Africa and see how they treat animals, especially Gambia, especially dogs, cats, horses, donkeys. Go and see how they treat them, or ask any genuine Gambian if you are lucky. They will tell you the truth. Like I said, whenever you ask an African something, especially something to do with Africa or something to do with making them look bad, you have to meet the genuine one. 99% of them will lie because they have ego and they have trauma and they've been beaten and tortured when they're young. So they're used to protecting themselves even when they're not supposed to, because they're not well inside. It's the trauma that is working. So just understand that. Stop saying I ask African, they say this, I ask African. 99.9% of the African you're asking, whatever the hell you're asking them, depending what you're asking them. But like I said, 99% they will not tell you the truth, or they will change the story or something like this, or pretend like they don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Especially when you're talking about child abuse and SA and stuff like this. They're always going to make their country look good, they said. So why are you here? Why your country is good and you are in Europe? Especially when you're talking about the Western people and you're like, oh, we're this, we're that. You know, oh, people just make Africa look bad. Yeah. So why are you here? They know Africa is bad. That's why you're here. So don't worry trying to effing fake everything. Anyway, so now it's going to be bad, and we will not talk about why it's bad so it can be good. No, because they're not going to allow us. So, but anyway, keep tapping and sharing. We shall continue. So, again, back to the sunnah. So the sunnah, number 1, with your left hand. Number 2, love animals. Number 3, be nice, like be smiling, be nice person, you know, nice friendly face, smiley face. Hello, morning, assalamu alaikum, you know, nice, genuinely, not fake. No, genuinely, okay. Love your neighbor, genuinely, like you love yourself. The other one is marry a widow or a divorcee. They hate widows and divorces. Ask people that from Africa especially. They hate widows and divorces. Yes, divorces, I don't care. They hate widows and divorce. Can't say the word. Divorces, you know, like when people that are divorced, you know, people divorce. They hate that. Why? Because they're like, oh, whatever the husband was doing while you divorced, I am so worse than him. So if you don't like him, you definitely won't like me. So how do you think I'm going to accept you? And you want to influence my wife or other people's wife to divorce like you, to learn how to protect themselves? How dare you? So they hate divorces so much. 99.9% of them. Keep tapping so much. I mean, yes, keep tapping so much. This is the truth. Especially African Muslims. They hate divorces so much. But now, listen to this. When they need something from you, like you're abroad or you have something they want or something like this, or you look like me, you're divorced 1 million times, but you look cute and sexy. They like, if they want to try you, or they so-called love you, some of them, they're like, ooh, I don't care you've been married so many times. Yeah, I love ya. I swear, 99% chance. I mean, at least 9 out of them, or at least 8 out of them. If you marry this 8, you're finished. Maybe if you're lucky, the 2%, one of them will marry you, and they'll treat you like a queen. They don't care you're divorced. That's the truth. But that's just the 2%. The rest, they marry you, you're finished. But the rest is like when you have them. Thank you so much for donation. It's like, for example, if the rest is 8, this 4 from the 8. Hey! If they marry you, you're finished. When they're not happy, they'll tell you, you old effing bitch. You should be lucky I marry you. You have a lot of children and you're old and your V is expired. When they already expired your V because they like a young person. Right now, there's so many videos on TikTok that some young men will do for me. And what they're going to say, ask the Gambian, they saw it. Especially people like Makamba and the rest. You know what they always tell me? Your V is expired because you were married young. So shut your mouth, old bitch. I swear to Allah. Ask people if I'm lying. The videos are here. And they said, I'm not supposed to protect children from going through this. When they're going to use that, they're going to do that and use it, insult you. Yeah, bitches, you'll find me here. Keep tapping and sharing. So, again, back to, the sunnahs. The sunnah, eat with your hand. 1. Love neighbors. 2. Nice and smiling, nice person. 3. Love animal. 4. Marry, widow, or divorcee. 5. I am so it's more than that even. And then the FGM they said is sunnah. Then that's number 6. So where is this? Where the hell is all these 5 sunnahs? Where are you practicing them now? Now go to Africa, see how they hate their neighbors. Africa hate their neighbors. Cross Africa. Tap and see, guys. I swear to Allah, 99% of the time Africans hate their neighbors, especially the ones in Africa, especially when the neighbor don't have nothing, when the neighbor is poor. Go and see how they treat those neighbors and their children, their son. I grew up in poverty. I know what I'm talking about. People used to beat us and torture us just because we are poor. For no reason, and call us poor and useless. They'll tell us, you guys, like this, poor and useless, get out of here, we hate you, you shouldn't live next to us. Billahi wallahi tallahi. Especially the children next, the Karandinka compound next to our compound, called Jasi Kunda, if I remember, where Ado and Susan and the rest, growing up with these people next door. They used to come to our compound and beat us whenever my mom go to the market and leave us. And my older sister was disabled. Now, those people are not Muslims, so just calm down. But the other Muslims used to fight me too, especially people like Sally and stuff. One day, I will make a story time for that fight, by the way. It's very funny, Just fighting you because you're poor. Like, every area have poor people, depending on the area. But some area have extreme poor people, like more poor people in some area. But our area was some poor people, but our compound was the poorest. I grew up in the compound that was the poorest in the whole neighborhood. Okay? So they used to bully us and torture us just because we are poor. Me, I know these people very well. So, and you should love your neighbors, by the way. So where is that love? Okay, keep going. Now, they also should marry a widow or somebody that their husband passed away. When your husband passed away, they said you're a witch or you have a bad luck or some curse on you that anyone marry you will die. 99% of the time they will think that. Especially if you have 2 husbands that passed away. And that's possible, by the way. God forbid, but it's possible. People die from accident or something, like heart attack or accident or God forbid. Or some people are not lucky. They have 2 husbands that die. It's not they're not lucky like it's bad. For example, like the way I was not lucky and I was married young, or I was not lucky and certain things happened to me and you're not lucky because certain things happened. For example, but they're going to turn it like, oh, you have a curse or you're so evil and that I'm not going to marry you because this and this is going to happen. Keep tapping and sharing, guys. And it's Allah who said to marry a divorcee or a widow is sunnah. Keep tapping and sharing the video. Don't leave me with my haters alone because they're going to report the video. Especially when they see a picture of this man. They treat this man like a god. You shouldn't put his picture and condemn what he's doing, even though what he's doing is called child abuse. He's promoting underage arranged marriage to continue happening in Gambia. He said the government should not ban it. He's promoting FGM to continue happening. He said the government should not ban it. He's going having interview. This interview is a recent interview. He go to the parliament to campaign and asking people to vote for that. And now they're going to vote for that, by the way. Okay, he said that he's going to protest, organizing to protest on the street for this to continue. But us, we're not allowed to talk and make a video or nothing for this to stop. No. Okay. Keep tapping and sharing the screen. He also said that people that are fighting for this to stop, he's going to pray for Allah to cause them and something horrible will happen to them. Okay? So, that's how much he loved this thing to continue. He's also said that people that are not doing this, when they die, nobody should go to their funeral. And when they have a party, nobody should go. And when they're selling something, nobody should buy. People should isolate them because they're not practicing this. Okay? He also said that. Okay? Keep tapping and sharing. He said was, but those are some of the things that he said. So, back to what I was saying. The sunnahs. Yeah, all of this is very new, guys. It's very, very new. It's not an old video. It's not an old stuff. This is the recent current affair in Gambia, guys. Okay? Keep tapping and sharing. But this man is campaigning for this for years. So, I've been talking about this for 7 years. I've been doing my videos. But this man is doing this for years. Way before me. He's promoting FGM and underage marriages for years. Maybe before I was born or maybe I was a baby. I don't know. Keep tapping and sharing, guys, okay? Now, do you think us adults are going to watch this and we will not talk and we say nobody will talk and the karma of the children will not haunt us? After we've been through injustice, different injustice, either it's SA or the serious child beating that I also condemn, or the underage arranged marriage, or the bad marriages that I also condemn. If you did not go through this, your father or your mother been through one. The lack of school education for children that I also condemn. Do you think we can go through this or watch our parents and family members been through this or are going through this right now and we're just going to cross our hands and be talking about stupid stuff on the internet, dancing and eating like we don't care. You can die over there. That's your business. Do you think that's good? That's fine? Do you think that's not going to give us karma? And when the government put a ban and say that if you do this, I'll put you to prison. You have a man like this coming out who is an imam and say that you are against Allah. Use the deen to continue this practice. And we're just supposed to calm down and watch and be like, oh, this is sad. But if you talk, they insult you. This is sad. But hey, God, Africa, look at this. And just moved on. Do you think we're not going to have karma for doing that? Do you think if we're not talking and when we see somebody talking, we bully them or just report the video or just not support the video? Do you think that karma will not haunt us adults? I'm asking you. Do you think that karma of those little children that don't have internet, don't have voice, and you are here with your internet, you cannot make your mouth open and talk. You cannot like and share. You cannot promote, but you have energy to report the video, insult the person, bully them just because they're fighting for these children to have peace, including your own family children. How many of you right now that your family children have been forced under arranged marriage or talk them through to marry effing older person that they don't want, or even if the person is young, but for the most part they're older, the people that marry in this evil, your own children or your own family children been beaten and tortured until they're traumatized, and some of them don't even have basic school education, which you gonna bully them for that, by the way. How many of you always tell me you are illiterate, you never been to school? Even though I can read more than a lot of you. Because I try to go to college. I try to teach myself. And I tried to go to college when I was new here. And I'm back to college again now. I go to college 2 days a week now to still better myself. Some of you that you've been to so-called school and you can't spell, you can't read because the school education in Gambia is like this, especially for the government school. Some of you go to school until high school and you still cannot read properly. You still cannot speak correct English. And you're still bullying me, I grew up, I've never been to school, that's why I'm stupid. Do you think it's nice for us to continue watching this lack of education to continue? Serious child beating that is going to make people to get angry quickly, to feel sorry for themselves. The consequence of severe child beating, I cannot list it. Okay? The consequence of SA, I cannot list it. Because I'll be here listing all day. Okay, the consequence of the child not going to school, I cannot list it. The consequence of FGM, I cannot list it. And you promoting that and fighting people who are fighting. The consequence of the child not going to school, I cannot list it. The consequence of FGM, I cannot list it. And you promoting that and fighting people who are fighting good life, but the children that people are protecting to have that peace, which is they shouldn't be traumatized. They can have peace more than you. Because if you go through these things I'm talking about, no matter how much money you have, you're still effing mess up here. You might disagree, but you still have your behavior of your effing trauma, especially if you don't heal properly. And how hard it is to heal now. Let's talk about that, especially in the African community. They don't even know where to begin when they want to heal. They altogether ignore the healing process. The word healing alone give them anxiety, not to mention learning how to heal or try to heal or continuing to heal for years. How hard it is to heal this effing trauma. Hey, if you know how hard it is. Keep tapping and sharing. But how easy it is to promote it like this. And why can't we just talk and say no and protect people like a normal human being? Why? Keep tapping and sharing. Okay. And I'm going to take you guys if you want to come. You want to come, I'm not going to stay long after I start taking you guys. I'm not staying long here. Don't come and promote this. I'm not going to allow that. If you come, talk about why this have to stop. Okay? Don't think you're going to come here and promoting this and I'm going to listen to you and you're wasting my time on stupid debate. But you know, people have choice. But you know, you don't force them to stop. Nah. He's forcing them to do it. He said if people don't do it, when they're no more alive, nobody should go to their funeral. When they're selling, don't buy. When they have a party, don't go. And that people that are fighting for this to stop, he'll pray for something bad to happen to them. So he's forcing people to do it. But people are not allowed to force people to stop it if you're calling this talk force. Okay? Keep tapping and sharing the video, guys. Okay. Again, back to how you guys hate the sunnahs and you're using the excuse sunnah for this to happen. Okay? How many of you will marry a divorcee or somebody that is a widow and you respect, love them? How many of you will marry a wife in general, even if they're virgin, as a lot of you like a virgin? How many of you will marry a virgin and respect her? How many of your virgin, so-called virgin wives that you have that are crying right now after 5 years or especially after 10 years? Keep tapping and sharing the video, guys. How many of your wives, huh? Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yes. What was I saying? How many of you keep tapping and sharing? See, this one saying Solima. Solima is you don't know anything. But normally when they're saying that, they mean you're not FGM. You're not FGM is when they're using Solima. That doesn't pain me at all. You are the one that behaving like a Solima person now with your FGM. So your FGM is not working for you. You behave like you know nothing. The basic thing every human being should know is to protect people and give them basic human rights or leave them alone. Okay? But you don't give them trauma and pain and injustice for your selfish desire and your wicked selfish behavior. Okay, keep tapping and sharing. So that doesn't pain me at all. All of your nonsense don't pain me. Just I'm focusing for my work. My work is to fight for childhood trauma to end across Africa and all over the world. Keep tapping and sharing. So now, yes, keep tapping and sharing, guys. So now, take a look at how they... Yeah, I'll take people. I'm going to explain this and I'll take people. I'm not going to be long. Take a look at how they're promoting FGM. And say it's sunnah. And how much they hate sunnahs. Like I always... That's why they hate me. Because whenever I explain all this, they have nothing to say apart from, Ibekeso, which means your clitoris. What about my clitoris? My clitoris is lying down, sleeping, resting. What are you calling my clitoris for? You want to cut it, you evil bitch? You will never cut it. You effing your manhood. Some of you have a manhood like this. Why can't you effing... Because African man shouldn't have this. So every African man that have this, why can't you... Because I don't want even that. So anyway, what was the use of that effing? Exactly. So, keep tapping and sharing. So now, when they're promoting people to FGM the girls, they say, oh, you know, FGM is a sunnah. And they hate sunnah. They hate whatever Allah said. So some of the things that Allah said that they should do, which is more important than sunnah, which is they shouldn't cheat, they shouldn't lie, and that they should house and clothe and feed their wife, and that they should pray 5 daily prayer, and that they shouldn't lie, and that they should house and clothe and feed their wife, and that they should pray 5 daily prayer, and that they shouldn't drink Africa, especially Gambia and Senegal, but they never talk about that also. Okay, I'll take this person. So why can't these people put their energy on stuff that Allah don't want us to do and they're doing every time, especially when it comes to married men cheating, just people cheating and sleeping with people that they're not married to. I'm not seeing you guys liking and tapping and sharing the video, and the enemies, they're gonna report the video. I'm gonna end the video now if you guys continue watching the video, because it's not good for the video that you guys just watching. I am sure it's not all of you that is watching this video want this practice to continue and the children to continue suffering, and we just use our videos for dance and eat and enjoy life and watch the children die. I am sure it's not all of you that want that. So even if it's one person here who don't agree with that, you have to tap and share and promote the video, because the haters, they report. They don't just watch. It's just TikTok not listening to them. TikTok know they're lying. TikTok know they're abusers. TikTok can hear my English word. TikTok knows that I'm fighting for freedom. TikTok know I am an activist. TikTok knows that I'm fighting for this to end, okay? But they're reporting. They're reporting. Whenever they see a picture of this man, they treat this man more than they treat God. And this man is busy campaigning for underage arranged marriage to continue and for FGM to continue in Gambia, and the government should not stop it. And he's an imam. He said that women who are not FGM, when they give birth, they cry because their private part don't experience pain before, and it's a doctor who tell him that. And the woman who don't give birth, when, you know, most likely she's going to have a long clitoris that is touching her jeans. When she's wearing jeans, the clitoris is like, hello, cut me, I'm here, cut me. So they have to cut it so it's nice and smooth and comfortable. Did any of you have a long clitoris that is touching your jeans and stuff? Because I don't. And he said that a lot of women, when they're standing, you can see their clitoris sticking out. It's sad and funny. I swear to Allah, this imam said all of these things and worse. This imam said all of these things and worse. A imam, guys. A man, a imam. He said a lot of women have a very long clitoris that when they're standing, it's sticking out. You can see it. And when they're wearing jeans, it's touching the jeans. I swear to Allah. Ask his so-called supporters if I'm lying. He said all of this. I wish you can speak Mandinka and you can hear him. He doesn't even hide it. He even said it in this press interview that is just 2 days ago posted. Go to Kerfato and listen to his interview. He said, there's a story of this young girl who was little grown. She couldn't wear jeans because do you not see this one say it's his right? Where do you know this woman? Who are these women that their clitoris are so long that when they're standing, it's sticking out and it's touching their jeans? And even if that was, the case, the Muslim women shouldn't even wear jeans to begin with. We're supposed to be wearing big clothes, aren't we? So why he's promoting people to wear jeans so they can cut their clitoris so it's comfortable when they're wearing jeans, the clitoris don't touch the jeans. So he's promoting people to wear jeans. Keep tapping and sharing. I'm gonna take you guys. So if you want to come, just come. I'm gonna take you. And then he also said that there's a woman that he think he knows there's a story, like I said, that the woman thing was so long and she couldn't wear jeans because it's touching the jeans. That the woman, it was a young woman, he said, and the young woman have to have the operation done so she can wear jeans nice and comfortable. If you are a woman watching me, between you and your God, or just between you and your soul, God or not, okay? How many of you watching me here have a long, for some of you that is not, have a long clitoris that is touching your jeans and touching your clothes. And when you're standing, it's sticking, just uncomfortable that they have to take it and smoothen it. How many of you have that? I don't. You cannot even see tip of my effing thingy when I'm standing. Who have a long thingy that is standing and saying hello to you when the woman is standing? That's very rare. I know it might happen. People are built different, but it's very rare. He said it's like some men have a long one and some men have a small one. How about any man with a small one for the small one to be? I hate the small one more than you hate the clitoris. I swear to Allah. Me, myself, I hate the African man with the small one more than you hate the African woman with the clitoris that you're trying to chop. I swear to Allah. Because that doesn't go with an African man. African man with a small man, those two don't go together. Keep typing and sharing. So why can't every African man with a small manhood also, especially from his own family? Okay. Now, he also said that, that if the woman have that done, she's just clean and comfortable. What is more comfortable than having your V the way it is? And healthy, especially when you don't catch disease from a effing man that is sexing everyone. You eat healthy, drink water. Have your way, the way is made nice and clean and beautiful. And they say that if you don't cut it, it's going to be smelling bad and dirty. Every woman that don't have a shower, don't drink water, don't eat healthy, have some infection or anything unhealthy body and vagina, it's going to smell bad, FGM or not. Some people have FGM done and their vagina smell like a rotten toilet. And because they have infection or just not clean and stuff. But they always blame the clitoris. How the hell clitoris is going to bring some dirty, disgusting poo in your vagina just because it's a clitoris? Did anybody have a clitoris that is bringing some dirty poo and just licking the poo on your vagina? Did anyone have that type of clitoris? I don't. They talk like the clitoris is some disgusting toilet that is going to keep dropping dirt on your vagina. They're like, oh, you have to take it off because if no, it's going to smell bad. It's going to this. It can cover all the dirt. Do anyone ever seen that? Fu ngeen di def? Okay. ñaata nga soxla? Okay. Waaye may def vidéo de boo xanaa Fatou tam nga doon laaj ten pound te maa ngi vidéo te dama war a génn si vidéo bi kon. Okay. It's not right now. Alright, si kanam. Okay. dama war a ñëw dagg vidéo bi sax wala ma génn si vidéo bi dem si suma bank app bi da ñëwaat. You see what I mean? Because suma xale yi ñoo may nekk laajte 10 pound each. Tàppate leen. You see what I mean? Ami, have you did your prayer? No. Ami, all of you need prayers. How am I needing prayers? You see this person. And this is a woman. This type of women who are FGM until they're too traumatized and not well. They also want the other children to be FGM and too traumatized and not well. Keep typing and sharing. Keep typing and sharing, guys. So now, look at how this man is saying that if the woman to clitoris is, it's going to be too long and you have to cut it. If not, when she wears jeans, it's going to touch the jeans like this. Did anyone ever seen a woman, that her clitoris is too long and touching her jeans and going crazy? By the way, we shouldn't wear jeans because we are Muslim. He should promote women to wear big clothes. Okay? But that means he's promoting jeans to be people to wear jeans. Okay? That's what he's promoting. Do you see this one saying that I'm not well? I'm not well. He's the one that is not well. He's the one that is saying all of these things I'm saying. So, you're telling him he's not well. He's saying all of these things I'm saying. And I just repeat what he's saying. And then I'm not well. Which means he is the original person that is not well. Keep tapping and sharing, guys. I'm going to take you guys if you just keep tapping and sharing and share the video. Any of you that is promoting childhood trauma for children all over the world, especially Africa, I pray that trauma will haunt you back. Just like he said that he's praying for people that is fighting this to stop, to have, something bad happen to them. He said that too. He said anyone that is fighting for this to stop, he's going to pray for something bad to happen to them. And that when they're no more alive, nobody should go to their funeral. And that when they're selling something, nobody should buy. When they have a party, nobody should go. Just because they're fighting for this to stop. He said that, okay? In videos, people saying it, okay? He also said that doctors tell him that women that are not FGM, when they give birth, they cry. Because their vagina never have pain before. So, the vagina is not being abused and touched and chopped. So, it doesn't have pain. So, now when the baby's coming, they will cry. The doctor tell him that. He says some doctor, Samate, some wicked, fake, traumatizing woman type of a doctor called Dr. Samate, something like this. He said, tell him. He said this so many times. I'm lying. That's you telling him that. Everything that you're telling me now is him you're telling. I'm just repeating his word. Yeah? You know him. You watch his videos. You know him. Or if you don't know him, go and watch his videos. Keep tapping and sharing. So, he said that some Dr. Samate or something like this, if I remember the name, tell him that women who are not FGM, when they give him birth to his hospital, they cry. More than the women that are FGM. Because the women that are not FGM, we never have pain before. That's why they're crying. And whatever doctor tell him that doctor is lying. I give birth to 3 children and I've never cried on once. My last child that I give birth to, which is Adi, my friends here in Scotland, they've been FGM, and when they give him birth, they scream their lungs for the whole hospital. They couldn't believe that I don't cry. They think I was lying. They follow me in the hospital and witness me give birth without crying. They're watching me if I'm lying. So a lot of them watch me. Why I don't cry? Because I just don't cry. And my mom warned me even before I give birth that there's no need to cry. Even if you cry, it's going to be painful. And you're going to get used to that. And you might confuse the person that is helping you. So just focus on listening to the person that is helping you and what they're doing. What they're telling you to do, sorry. And just, you can bear the pain by holding onto something or something, She taught me that. So I did that technique from my first child. When it's painful, I just hold something like a bed or anything close to me. I hold it very tight, close my eye until the pain is gone, and I release. And I hold it, anything that near me, until the pain is gone, and I release. Everyone handle it differently, but even if you cry, do you think that because the person is going to give birth and cry, which you don't know if the person will give birth or not, keep tapping and sharing the video, because these people, they report the videos, okay? They don't just watch. They hate people are fighting for children to have freedom and no childhood trauma, just grow up normal and focus. They hate that. They're very wicked. They want the fact that they're traumatized to happen to everyone. They hate children that don't have pain. They're actually very jealous for children that don't have pain. I'm telling you this. Even abroad here, they beat their children and traumatize them. And they're like, ooh, who are you to not have pain? I have the pain. Why can't you not have it? They're like that. They're very evil. So tap and share the video. A lot of them take their children from abroad here to Africa to FGM them and bring them back. I'm telling you this. A lot of Africans here already FGM their children, and they're so scared because they know the government don't like it, and they know the children know it's a child abuse. So they're forcing to make it normal instead of them just agreeing, this is an abuse, I shouldn't do this, I'm so sorry. Bend down and cry and say sorry to the child. They cannot do that. They're going to be like, oh, this is our culture. This is fine. Amy is crazy. They will put all their energy on protecting the evil stuff instead of put tiny energy on for the evil stuff to stop and to agree with the disagree that they're wrong. Never, ever, ever they will do that. Keep typing and sharing. Okay. So, just keep typing and sharing. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you, but keep typing and sharing. And leave me with the wicked people that is promoting this, okay? Just keep typing and saying, they know me. Whenever I'm talking to them, they have nothing else to say. They're like, yo, your vagina is not cut. I'm gonna cut it for you. Go get married. Hey, you're mad. Hey, you're depressed. Hey. That's the only thing they can say when I'm talking like this. They have nothing to say. So, who have time for all this nonsense? They say their mother is more traumatized than me, and I'm fighting for what traumatized their mother and themselves to stop. So they can't insult me for trauma. Their mother is more traumatized. That's why I'm fighting for the traumatized to end. Okay, now let's continue. So now, guys, back to what I was saying. I'm going to take you. If you want to come, just send the request. Now, look at this. This imam is called Imam Fatih. He's in Gambia. He's promoting FGM and underage marriage. He said that the government should not ban FGM and underage marriage. The government should allow people to do it freely without being arrested or anything. Okay? That's what this video is all about. This is a recent video, recent affair, not anything old. He have this interview just 2-3 days ago. He's promoting FGM and underage marriage right now in this DNA, guys. I told you guys I was underage arranged marriage before I was 10 years old. This man could continue to confirm that by fighting all these years for underage marriage to continue and FGM for little girls to continue. Okay? This is your imam, your very famous imam. He continue to promote that every single day. So how you expect me to get to be underage married before I was 10, and I'm gonna watch other young people to be underage married, because when I talk you will insult me and people will not marry me when I talk, and I have to be fake and be nice. Hello guys, all the time. Even when I'm not in the mood, I'm like, hello guys, morning. Today I'm drinking attaya and tea. How are you? Yeah. So you can marry me and think I'm nice. I don't give a F what you think of me. I know who I am. When I'm not in the mood to be nice, I'm not going to be nice at all. When I'm in the mood to fight for my community and the children to be left alone, I'm going to fight for it. I don't care what you call me, and I don't care you marry me or not. A lot of you are very wicked, and even if you marry me, you might give me HIV because you have sex with everyone. And also a lot of you, you're a man who don't even work because you have sex with everyone. And a lot of you are too traumatized to be a nice, loving husband anyway. So let's just keep doing the work, married or not, okay? Keep tapping and sharing, guys. So guys, keep tapping and sharing and support the video anyhow you can, and we shall continue this work of saving our own nation, which is Africa, that is too traumatized to develop. So guys, back to the topic. This man is one of our imam in Gambia called Imam Fatih. The #1 promoter for FGM and underage arranged marriage, or just underage marriage in general. Africa, especially Gambia, have a policy or whatever you call it. The government have a law that you shouldn't marry under 18. You shouldn't FGM the little girl. He hate that law. He's been fighting for that law to come out, and he's ready to go on the street with people to demonstrate, guys, and protest for FGM and underage marriage to happen, not to stop, to happen. Guys, can you imagine group of people right now in this 19.1 million, this 19.1 million we are right now, even the chicken are awake. The chicken, they're fighting for human rights. Keep typing and sharing, guys. Can you imagine right now a group of people on the street holding something, I don't know what they're going to write on it, And just why they on the street, we want FGM and underage arranged marriage or underage marriage to continue. That's what we are protesting. Can you just imagine? Just imagine people are walking around your window now. And you saw them walking and protesting. And you're like, what's happening? Why are these people protesting? They're like, you find out from your neighbor or you find out that they're protesting for underage marriage and FGM. These two. And they're doing this in the middle of Africa, Gambia, where the country is so poor. The people cannot have basic medication when they go to hospital. The people is full of violence, drug, alcohol, people unaliving people every time. People stealing, people breaking into people's houses and cars and grabbing people's phone everywhere and purses. The country is so rampant and hopeless. You cannot even have a job. Or if you have a job, you're going to be paid like £30 a month or £25 a month or £40 a month, okay? Even as a police or nurse, okay? And the country is just so bad. And you have nothing to go on the street for apart from young girls to be married off and young girls to be cut off. That's what you're going on the street, but not these other things. Also, a lot of the people suffering in their marriages and the husband's supposed to close house, feed them, and he's not doing that. But he have money for girlfriend and to marry somebody else. But he doesn't have money for this woman and her children. That's rampant in Gambia. Rampant. 80% of Gambia marriages. And that's not what you're going on the street. Because that's protecting women. And protecting women is not what going on the street. Keep tapping and sharing. What's what going on the street to traumatize women and to benefit men? Especially marrying young women. Lot of them love young women so much they're addicted to it. I keep telling you guys that I was married before I was 10. I was arranged married before I was 10 to a man as old as this. For some of you that think I'm joking, even though you saw my mom confirming that in a video on my YouTube channel. You're still saying that I'm lying because I was too young to do that. Gambia don't do that anymore. So why is this man saying that 18-year-olds are too old to get married? And that we should listen to the Islam appropriate age to get married as a Muslim. You know what the appropriate age is? Keep tapping and sharing. The appropriate age is when the person sees puberty. Puberty is when the person have her period. And when her chest is growing and stuff like this. Even my daughter, when she was 10 going to 11, that's when she started having the puberty. The hair, the chest grown, everything. 12, she already saw her period. So, how many children even see their period before 12? Lot. How many periods how many children have their boobs and their, before 12? Lot. Even me, I had it very early. I saw my period at age 11. That's when they took me to the man. They took me to the man at age 11. The moment my period came, they're like, yeah, that's you ready now, let's go. So how the hell you know human rights and you know that a lot of our olden days people, what they were doing is wrong. But you're choosing the one you want to practice and the one you don't want to practice. You don't want the fact that we used to go farming. You know that's hard and it's not enough money. And even though it's healthy, especially the food you're farming, but you still will not do it. You rather die in the sea trying to come abroad. You rather do everything you can to come abroad where you're not wanted. Because then you can easily have money. But you're not going to do your olden days way of going to the farm and appreciating the little you have as a Muslim. What did Allah tell you about Muslim that is just focusing on money, especially having money in the wrong way? What did Allah say about that? Keep tapping and sharing. I'm going to take you guys. They don't care about that. A lot of them are this LBGT or whatever you call it. A lot of the other Gambia, Senegal, Muslim, African Muslim in general, a lot of them are gay, especially the men, but they just do it on the children. A lot of the children are, say, the boys, coming on the news all the time. Okay, especially Senegal. Especially people that are supposed to teach them Quran. And this man should be talking about that. He should go protesting for that. Senegal, not long ago, and Allah don't like that, but they don't talk about that also. Senegal, not long ago, a video come out in the news. One ustaz that is teaching the children Quran, he have 2 mattresses on the floor and he have the praying mat in the middle and the Holy Quran. He will put the boys here, put the girls here, pick anyone he want to essay and put in the middle, and the rest witnessing. They're witnessing everything. Pick anyone he want to essay, put in the middle where the praying mat is and the Quran. Ask the person to read the Quran. The person reading the Quran when he's essaying. They're reading and crying, he's essaying, and the rest are watching. Okay? And then when he finishes, he will tell them to also essay each other and he will watch. In Senegal. Recently, not long. Okay? And this man never protests for that. Senegal and Gambia is one. Whatever happens there, especially when it's a big thing, you will hear it. And he's an Islamic leader who is going to the effing Islamic places to talk about Allah. So he should know these things. Keep tapping and sharing. He should know this thing and he should campaign about this thing. They're happening in Gambia. Recently, a 13-year-old girl was essayed by the person that is supposed to teach her Quran. Just 3-4 days ago, it's on the news in that Gambia that this man is. And he's not protesting for that. Because it's a woman. Us, the African women, we're not well. We can never protect ourselves. We're waiting for these people to protect us. These people hate us. A lot of them hate us because they have trauma. A lot of them have pain and suffering growing up. People beat them, torture them. They're operating with pain and trauma. They normalize torturing you. They normalize letting you down. That's all they know. Because that's how they've been brought up for years. That's all they know. Also, their government is doing that to them. Even themselves, they do that to each other right now. They're always torturing each other. Because that's all they know. And you expect them to love you and not to torture you. Keep tapping and sharing. If you don't tap and share, you have to get out of the video or the karma of the children that this practice is suffering is going to haunt you. Like he said, that anyone that is talking for this to end, he's going to pray for Allah to punish you. Me too, I'm praying for him or anyone else that is promoting this or watching the video and not doing nothing just because you're wicked, for the karma of the children to also haunt you too. So let's all pray. And his work is to promote this. My work is for this to end. So let's all pray and do our work. Keep tapping and sharing. This man and his group of people that are supporting him, they said it's sunnah to FGM the girl. It's sunnah, like, or it's in the Quran, the appropriate age for the child to get married. And that is, for the child to get married, she have to cease her puberty, her period. And she have to grow some little boobs and, you know, just look like a woman. As a child can have that from the age of 10 onward. Between 10 and 13, a lot of children already have boobs, have period. Between 10 and 13. Look at this one, go and learn your deen. So this thing I'm talking about is not in the deen. So it's not in the deen that the child when they see their period, they're grown enough. I can take you now, but if anyone can just speak 1 or 2 minutes because I have to go. If you want to come, you have to come now because I'm going to end the video. But I'll come back later. So it's not in the deen. So this man, who is lying? Because I'm repeating what he said. And what all of you guys that's speaking for Allah saying, which is the people that when the child sees her puberty, she's grown. What's the puberty? This is even describe it is the period, the boobs, the, you know, to look like a woman. That the person can have it between the age of 10 and 12. So, and even 13 if they're lucky. And on 13. They will have that. So, and then that's good enough for a man like this or just man in general. I was arranged married before I was 10 to a man as old as this imam, guys. Okay. Hello. Hello. Yes, free the children. Keep typing that and keep sending love hearts. Okay. Yes, free the children. Keep typing that and keep sending love hearts. Okay.
I want to ask the men. I don't get it. Why men they think they have the right to talk about women's sexuality? I don't get it. Islam or Christianity is. I don't care about the religion at this point. My point is, why is the imam talking about it? Because wait, the religion says speak for yourself, isn't it? If women disagree that okay, this sex, I've not seen any lady or any there was this lady that used to speak on Islam during is it Ramadan? During Ramadan, she's like, oh, the most merciful, the lady guy, I forgot her name. She didn't speak about it. I don't know why, but why does Imam Fatih think he has the right to talk about women's sexuality? That's my point. I don't care about why Islam allows it, or why, if Islam really allows the whole FGM thing, it doesn't matter. The Imam, I don't get it. That's my question. If anybody is coming here to bash you, yeah, talking about, Ami Job should not be talking about Imam Fatih, he's a religious leader, blah blah blah. Why is he talking about women?
Exactly.
Why?
Especially young women.
Exactly. Why?
For them to have a husband at young age, and for them to be FGM.
If he had been through the FGM thing and he was circumcised or whatever when he was young, as a man, I get it. Okay. He didn't experience any side effects or whatever. But why is he speaking from the point of view of a woman?
Because a lot of women actually will talk. A lot of women actually, they're so sick and weak and wicked that their trauma, they want every single child to experience it. They're going to say that, oh, me, I've been through it and I'm fine. Like the Sierra Leone president's wife.
Exactly.
Like Fatima Boy from Sierra Leone and other people. They actually will tell you in a video or interview, I've been through it and that's fine. You know, it doesn't hurt me. That's fine.
I have been through it. When I was in Gambia, I've been through it. I was circumcised. I was sealed. I was literally sealed. I couldn't do anything until I got to the UK here. That's when I went to the hospital. I saw a gynecologist for the first time, and they were all gathered together talking about, oh, Kylie, like, come and see this, come and see this. I thought I was in trouble or something. And then the lady was like, who did this to you? I didn't know, because I thought it was normal for a lady to look like that. I thought it was normal. Until I got here, and that's when I realized that it wasn't normal. I got to remove mine here. The ceiling or whatever. I got to remove mine here when I got to the UK. I'm not married or anything, but yeah, I'm happy I got to remove mine because it was uncomfortable.
Did they do the FGM to you? Did they do the FGM to you and then they did the closing or?
The closing, everything, all the way.
So guys, the closing is, let me explain to you what this is. So the closing is, FGM have different type, okay? They have the one that you just cut the thingy on the top, which he says he's promoting, but a lot of Gambians are saying they're not just cut on the top, they cut all, and some of them talk and cry in this video. Some are married women, some in the UK and everywhere else. One day you might see them in this live video, and people still commenting and bullying, like this man was saying just now. I meet him, he's bullying this girl, saying you're lying. Okay. If he was saying that to that woman, you know, when she's crying. Yes. So the cutting, the FGM have different ones. So the other one, the first one is just when you just cut little bit. But how you're gonna cut little bit? This person is child and the body is growing. You don't know which one is little, and this is so small already. They're growing. These are children that are not 10, or definitely between the age of 10 and 12. Okay, but mainly before they're 10, they got done this for the most part. So how can you know which part is grown? Anyway, so they have the one that when you just cut some part, and the one that you cut all, and the one that when you cut all, you put something inside here in the hole to close it. That thing will never come out, so they cannot have sex, so they can stay virgin until when she's married, and she had to have operation for that thing to come out. Immediately, the operation, normally they don't even take you to the hospital. They take you to the person who did it, who just will put something in it to just break it with the raw pain like that. And then your husband's supposed to sleep with you the same time before it can close again. Now, continue explaining. And the other tribe, they even sew it though. Like Somalia and stuff, they will come to the video and they will explain how they cut the whole thing here, and they cut the other two things around it. They also cut.
I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I'm talking, Jangha. I'm coming. I'm going to answer the call.
What? Okay, so Man, I asked my grandma the reason why I was sealed. Mune, it was. Who is Salima? I'm not lying. If you guys have not been through the same thing, don't call someone a liar just because you've not been through the same. The lady should join you guys as well, and you talk about the reason why. I'm not trying to bash any men or any man on this live or anything. I'm just talking from my point of view. If you think I'm lying, that's your problem. But I've been through the same thing. I was sealed and I did this fibrillation or whatever they call it here when I got to the UK. I'm not married or anything, and I know the trauma of going through FGM. I'm not going to stand against anyone who wants to do it. It's your body, your choice. I don't want a man to speak on behalf of women. That's my point. I don't want a man to speak on behalf of women. If you're a man, don't talk to anyone about, oh, I want my lady to or my kid to have FGM or whatever. That's not your choice.
Exactly. Keep talking about it. And for me, I'm gonna talk about it to stop, because the fact that we all not gonna talk about it to stop is why it's the way it is.
For me, I'm not trying to stop any lady from doing it. As a lady, if you want to do it, it's your body, your choice. But for an imam to come on social media or on the news outlets to talk about, oh, a lady should get this, it's haram to not get it, blah blah blah. That's not your
Exactly.
choice.
And for children, when the person is a woman already, they choose to do it. That's on them. They're adult. But a young girl, this shouldn't be done for young girl. It's abuse. They cannot even decide they're young. And he also promote underage arranged marriage, by the way. So he said that underage arranged marriage should also continue, or just underage marriage in general should continue. Hello, yeah, the next person. Hello.
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 Hello. I think what you are talking about is very important for the society. Because if we are supposed to
You're mute.
it's not good for our girls, children. Are supposed to because you can, if you go out to the street, the amount of girls you see outside, it's like you whip as a mom. Girls, children.
Maybe you have to go to your WhatsApp and come back. Try going to your WhatsApp and come back.
Because you can, if you go out to the
This is insane, huh? I don't know who is this. The person have no picture of it.
Is it halal? Is it halal for Imam Fati to come on social media and talk about women?
No.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut the live video and I'm gonna come back because people are reporting the video. I'm gonna come back immediately, and when you come back, you have to keep tapping and supporting the video. Come back. I'm
Hello,
coming back
Anu.
immediately.